Bum, 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 bum.
And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension. Pumpkin guy.
Hold on. Alright, what? Hey, how's it going? Sunday. What's up? Dude, I don't know. Nothing. No, I lost the ball. It fell off the roof. What's up? What's up?
Greetings, PG and John. We are here and ready for today's spark of wisdom from the almighty PG.
No
Jim
wisdom.
Happy, Jim Pills happy, Jim Coffee said Jim clap.
What's up? Thank you. How's it going? Oh, God. Dude, no, man. Twitch has been acting up like all yesterday. I don't know. It might still be broken. It took 3 minutes for the live notification to happen.
PG? How's it going?
I don't know. Let's find out. Curve Planet, hi. What's going on? Dude, we got to play Baldur's Gate yesterday. Hey. Of course, we went with the, the Demon Warlock there. Of course. Well, why wouldn't I? Come on. It was fun. We went through a dungeon and all that other stuff. We did it on Dawn stream. I know. I wanted to try it. All right. Yeah. Oh, what? Let me say hi to people. What's up? Max Marvel, hi. Curve Planet, what's up? Real Mike, again, hi. Shitty Gun, Nick Town, what's up? Phoenix Rose, Steampunk Chick, Kilt, how's it going? Jofo, Dyfid, what's up? Kyle Vapor, God. Real Max Marvel, hi. What's up? Sora, Curve Planet, Nick Town, Kilt, hey, good day. But isn't broken the standard now? It shouldn't be. Come on, dude.
Hi, Pumpkin Guy, just a dot I saying hi and Spider too.
Shouldn't that robot be, like, in space or something? Thank you. What's up? C-3PO, you schmuck. He's a schmuck. No. Hey, CS, what's up? How's it going? Hey, we go to the parents' place after... No, I'm leaving today. All right, well, at least you're leaving today. That's good. Go.
Hello, Pumpkin Guy, Jim in chat. How are you today?
We'll see. We'll see. Hey, you know what I got to look forward to? Eggplant later. Eggplant. I got eggplant. Goldie, what's up? How's it going? Stay hydrated. That's water. That's 3 times you said it hi to me. I know. I'm just like, my brain is all over the place right now. What are you gonna do? Dude, I didn't get a lot of sleep. I spent more time playing the Baldur's Gate than I expected to. You know, sitting there, I got in there, I had the little brain dude died, then I dropped something on my party, and then they were all wounded, and then I had to go back to camp, and then I had to do a dungeon raid, and it's like, it's probably like 5 minutes of gameplay that got stretched out into 3 hours. It's crazy. Oh, God. Who would win in a fight, cookies versus donuts? I would have to say cookies, unless they're the crumbly kind, because donuts are kind of soft. They're big, but soft, yeah? Ash Darkthorn, how's it going? Stay away from the leprosy that's happening in Florida. I'm just saying. Leprosy in Florida. Just add it to the list. There you go.
Oh my God, is awesome.
Thank you. Let's see, yes, thank you. 10 moons. I appreciate. How's it going? Oh, good. They should space those out. I don't know why to do that. Phoenix Row, thank you. What's up? Kill, what's up? Good vibes. Here you go. I don't go anywhere, so always stay away from the public. Yes. There you go.
For the hype.
For the hype. We're there. Now we're there. Hey. Hype training coming. Hype training coming. There we go. I still didn't update that. I wanted to. Takes me forever to update things. You know, this one back here. Let me work on a new cartoon because I'm bored. Idiot. Remember, I haven't deleted Twitch yet. It's because it's still here. It's quite literally my favorite anime. Hey, there you go. Thank you, Lord. Hey, Fluff, helping out. Thank you. Dude, it was broken. Like, nothing loaded yesterday on Twitch. People were like, dude, it's all broken. I can't even access my account. I don't know what happened. But apparently Baldur's Gate was big enough to slow down Steam. The only time Steam slows down is usually during, like, summer sales when everyone's like, dude, I gotta get in there before they sell out. They're never gonna sell out. Space yourselves out, okay? It's just, I don't know. But, dude, a lot of people playing it. I don't even know why, dude. Hype Train.
Hype Train bits for Pumpkin Guy.
Thank you. I appreciate. Hey. But, oh, I got a question. Because there's rumors floating around. Dolly Parton's still alive, right? For some reason, there was this huge article about, like, rumors that Dolly Parton passed away. Are they alive? I'm assuming they're alive. Hey, what's up? Massive hi. What's up? Are you in a rooftop garden? Yes, we are. But I lost my ball. I was playing with a ball. It fell over the side. Then I heard a lot of car horns and people going, ah! You know, so I'm not going to look down there. What's up? Counting days, last days of my 40s. What? Fierce Late Bray, what's up? How's it going? Rooftop garden. It is like a weird rooftop garden. We're literally not growing anything. We're growing grass, apparently. This is it. It's not even like cabbage or something. Usually rooftop gardens, like, they have tomatoes or strawberries or something like that. This is literally astroturf. It's so stupid. Oh, God. So who's doing what? There is this thing called the internet. Yeah, I'm aware of it. We're using it right now. This one. Dolly Parton is still very much alive. Yay! There you go. I know, I saw a blurb like literally right before stream, and I'm like, I don't got time to look that up. Need more fruits. Need any fruits. Grass is not a fruit. Got to grow an in-between crop to keep the soil having vitamins. I'm not doing that. I didn't even run this thing. Rooftop gardens are nice if done right. Well, everything's nice if it's done right. Just finished laundry. Boo! We had to do that too. It was terrible. Ooh, dude. Oh yeah, and I gotta pick everybody's brain. One, we got a story about a pop socket, and then two, we gotta pick everyone's brain about new drawing tablets. For the computers. All right, go.
I'm still on my Zelda kick with playing Breath of the Wild.
There you go.
Oh, and if you haven't noticed, I have no life. Just the way I like it.
Yeah, people with lives end up losing them, so you know what? Hold on to what you got. You know what I'm saying? Oh, God. You got a problem with Twitch, user free stream drops, quality when Wi-Fi drops, or streaming in general to get off the ground, what Pum'Kin goes studio. Yeah. It is what it is. Now, we tried streaming other places, and I'm just kind of like, Twitch is, it's all right. It's got a nice chat interface and stuff. Got emotes. Yeah, of course I got to do a laundry. How do you think, this hoodie gets cleaned? Jeez. Not Mario, get one life. I have a drawn tablet that is like $60, and also have a Canvas 20 screen. Yeah, we just use your generic tablet, the Wacom tablets. Like the smallest version, like the 8x6 ones, we don't need a big thing, all right? We don't even need a screen. But my problem with this thing is the drivers have been terrible for 20 years, and we tried this, an XP pen, whatever those are. We tried one of those, but it's so weird. Certain programs, it's got this like right-click bug on it. Right-click is kind of important, when you're using a computer, like right-click. So you get a little menu and whatnot, just not working. I don't know. Tried everything I knew how to do and what the internet says. How come no, 13-year-old genius on GitHub made their own drivers for Wacom tablet? Shouldn't there just be an open source, Wacom tablet driver that says, yeah, we got this. I got it. It's good. Some kid who's just like, yeah, I'm trying to draw my anime, and I don't like the Wacom drivers. I made my own. Come on. Mac users, what's a right click? An alt, I guess. Wacom has it. I think it's called Wacom. I just call them Wacom because I've been corrected numerous times. It's like, it's Wacom, and I'm like, it's Wacom. It's a Wacom tablet because I have to keep hitting them. Like what the company that makes the computers. What is it? Asus. Yeah, it's called Asus, but I just keep calling them Asus. So, if I have to get a computer, dude, Asus is a good company. Let's see. Compare and contrast tablets with Black Friday and buy it. Go.
Wacom is usually the way to go.
Yeah, way to go in the garbage, because this thing is terrible. It's been terrible. Their drivers are awful all the time, and I can't stand it. I'm at my wit's end with this thing, It's like all of a sudden, and yes, I've turned off Windows Ink before somebody's like, dude, there's an option to turn off Windows Ink. That could be a problem. Compatibility issue, dude. No, I've already done that. I've done a multitude of things, and it's just like, nope. I feel like they just don't bother with it. All of a sudden the driver stops. It's like nothing happened. No, we're not working. Your tablet's not even attached. I'm still using it, but you're giving me an error that it's not working. I'm able to use the tablet to turn off that warning. Yeah, there's no tablet attached. What the hell am I using? I'm not using the force to guide this little mouse cursor throughout my screen. It's just so dumb. I draw pen and ink. I do too. You know, sometimes you gotta use a computer, you know? It could just be too old. 2018. It's not that old. Dude, 5 years, all of a sudden, no, we're not gonna support it anymore. Literally prior to, God, what was it? 2012? Thanks. The Wacom tablets, dude, I had one for like 8 years. 8 years, not a problem. It worked wonderful, and that's why I kept buying these flipping things, because it was like really good. You know, and all of a sudden there was like a Windows update, and I was like, oh, dude, you can't use this anymore, and blah, blah, blah. It's not as good as it used to be, blah, 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 blah. And it's just been a slow, steady decline of garbage. Ugh. Nah, I'm not going to do a Foamy stream. You don't want anybody yelling at you. It's August, the start of commercial Halloween. So time to go out. Yeah, there is Halloween stuff. We've seen some Halloween stuff in the stores, bro. Dude, they got little, dude, even dog toys. Apparently all the dog toys came out first before the real stuff. Dude, did anybody see the big, what do you call it, Pum'Kin Lego heads that you use to store Legos? You know those little carrying cases that they have, you know, where you can store all your Lego? They have buckets. It's just a big pumpkin head Lego. It's huge. It's big. It's bigger than me. I love it. It also have a skeleton, but that's like, 2018 is pretty old for a tablet. Bro, come on.
Lol, you're the reason they made planned obsolescence. They knew you wouldn't change things until forced to.
Oh, I still hold on to stuff. I'll just change it to something else. There you go. But it doesn't make it. 2018 is not really, I haven't even worn through a nub yet, and I use this thing every day. So I'm just like, what the hell's the problem? What is the problem? Because I ain't going to buy a flipping Wacom tablet computer with an actual screen on there when inevitably it's just not going to work. What the hell's the point of that? It's stupid. You know? Dude, give me a break. Yeah, dude, our drivers, whatever. That's an old tablet, man. Well, what's the big deal? Well, you know, why isn't it working? There's no legit excuse. It's like having an old mouse, you know? Who here is a mouse from like 2010? If you just plug that thing in, it still works, right? Yeah? Exactly. It's a mouse. A mouse always works. I have never plugged in a mouse and it was like, well, bleep you, guy. This is way too old. Never. Ever. It's literally 3 buttons. And I'm talking about one of those old rolly ones that would collect all the cat litter at the bottom and you have to take out the little plastic ball and clean it out or it just wouldn't work. One of those. Yeah, exactly. It still works. You know, I could have a whole cheese doodle stuck in there and it would still work. You know? Coffee. I saw the word coffee, I had to drink. Go.
The biggest scare event was last weekend in LA, CA. Midsummer Scream.
It doesn't help me here, I'm in New York. Doesn't help me here, I'm in New York. Oh, God. All right. What about a Pilsy stream? It'll get grating on people's ears after a while. You'll see. They were written differently. I don't care if they're written differently. You know what? It doesn't matter how it's written. The cornerstone of any program should be compatibility and user friendliness.
Ow!
You know?
I hope she doesn't use rye bread. That makes everything taste like sour dirt. Don't use rye!
Terrible rye. I don't know why I don't like rye. I really have there's very few foods I detest, but rye bread is one of them. Maybe I've just had bad rye. Pumpernickel's 50-50, and it's let's see. I used to use the Logitech trackball mouse, but the left click always gets stuck. For those, yeah, usually you never, like with an old mouse, you never had a software issue. What? Help
Just
motion!
saying hello with a dono.
That was spooky AF, because I did not realize those alerts were still working. Oh my God, that's scary. At least Gore made an appearance. Oh God. Health motion, thank you, I appreciate. Oh my God. That was a little unnerving. That's why I don't like hanging out with them. Oh God. Gore's creepy. No, but anytime you've had a problem with a mouse or anything like that, it usually ends up being a hardware issue, generally, for a mouse.
We could always do a Susie June stream. It would be very quiet with a bunch of notification pings.
Bling, bling, bling. Dude, you wouldn't even know whether it's a real legit notification or not. You just be like, it's all spam. I can't deal with this. Oh God. What's up, Blue Fires? What's up, Caterpillar Down? What's up? Stick to whole grain, multigrain, seeds, nuts. Seeds. Let's see. Stuck at work? No. Why does it need software? Mouse move and go click. Pretty much. There's like the internal default drivers for Windows, and that's usually good enough for me. Yeah, but they're gamer mice.
The other problem, Nitro, could be his USB recognition issue.
Nope.
Yes, it could work, but it doesn't recognize what the tablet is anymore. I had that issue with a PS4 controller before and had to do a super reset on it to fix.
No, dude, it recognizes it. And I've also checked the power options to make sure it doesn't go to sleep if I leave for like 2 minutes. It knows it's there. I unplug it, it goes bonk. I plug it in, bonk. Yeah, so it knows. There's no lack of recognition. It knows exactly what it is. Just doesn't want to work with it. But no, it's like plugging in a Wacom tablet to my computer. I get the recognition like, I know who you are, you know? Then in the background, it's like, we don't like your kind around here. And I'm like, come on, just work. I mean, it works. It's adequate, but it's not nearly as good as it used to be, you know? SoFork is worked with so many things, Windows updates. I assume it's a Windows update that there's a conflict for it, but considering how many people use a Wacom tablet, those software devs should be on top of it. You know, dude, NVIDIA's like on top of it. Oh, there's an update for something, except for that, whatever, the laptop notebooks. Hey, NVIDIA, I still can't update past 7.22 because then it breaks my OBS, all right? You maybe want to fix that? You want to fix that? God. I have no idea why. Well, it used to be on top of it. No, dude, anytime there's a game, there's an update for it. You know? There's just apparently they're like, OBS, whatever. We're more concerned about people playing games than streaming it. Yeah, might have a conflict with your OBS for some godforsaken reason. Webcam won't work. Hey, why? Oh, good. Mouse works so well. It's got 20 plus. What? Really? Wow. It's never done any issues. Logitech from 1997 is the best so far. Yeah, dude, it's like old Logitech was spot on. Newer stuff, I'm just like, bleh, you know, and it's usually a driver issue. And I just kind of wish, like, all these companies would work together to make sure that the drivers for everything would work properly. But there's so many variables involved, it just annoys me. Go.
Does the computer say it's a Wacom tablet in the devices list?
Yes. Trust me, I know you're trying to help, but we've done everything. We've done everything. And when I remove it, it goes blunk blunk. That too. I've tried everything. The only thing I haven't done is step on it. I haven't stepped on it and just twisted with the heel of my foot saying, "You terrible," you know, that kind of thing. I haven't done that yet. That's the next step. That's the kinetic energy fixing. Have you tried a hammer? Actually, I have. It was a very tiny hammer, but still, I was like, work. Again, it registers, and if you're a doodler that uses a tablet, you will know when something is off. There's something off about it, you know? It's kind of like there's a feel to it, you know? And that's the only thing. And I know it's very nitpicky for somebody, but if you are an artist and you do use these things, when something is off, you know it's off. If you're attuned to something that you've used for so long, you know when something is Try calling support. No, absolutely not.
You said it, and someone thinking step on me. Step Pum'Kin.
Weird. Thank you. It's always a thing. It's just there's a nuance. There's something like and then sometimes it'll grab components that I'm working on with no rhyme or reason. I didn't ask it to. It's just like never did it before. Now it's like, no, I'm gonna grab this, move it, and I'm like, Control Z. All right, whatever. It's just weird. Watching live is something I don't often do. Still trying to catch up on VODs from January 2022. Yeah, Heart of the Forest. What's up? How's it going? I can't draw, so I never need a drawing tablet. Yeah, well, I mean, then that doesn't help you. All right, here's the thing. Let's get to the pop socket story. Oh God, pop socket. We had to go to the store because we had to update our what do you call it thing, our phone plan, because basically we were on an old plan that actually cost us more than an unlimited plan that is basically, I think, $15 to $20 cheaper a month. So yeah, clearly it was beneficial for us to go to a store and upgrade and actually, do that thing. Okay, we got hung up a bit because yeah.
54 moods.
54 moods! ADJ, thank you. I appreciate. Hey, thank you. We got hung up a bit, right? Because we got in there and we're like, okay, there's a couple of people. It was a little bit before lunch. For some reason, it was crowded. And then it's like, everything's clearing out. People are leaving. And we're like, all right, we'll probably get help sometime soon. This old lady comes in. She's getting accessories, but not just one accessory. Apparently, every accessory. Gets all these things, blah, blah, blah. It's just trying to put the phone in and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, God, whatever. Okay, fine. It should only take about 5 minutes. Yeah. The main hang-up was the pop socket. I really like the pop socket. You know that little thing you put on the back of the phone? Could you put this on here for me? Okay, here we go. Shouldn't be a problem. It's just a sticker. You put it on there, and there you go. And the guy, trying to be helpful, it's like, well, you have like a wireless charging case. So if you put a pop socket over this area, you're not going to be able to use the wireless charging. Oh, I don't think I do that. All right, you would know if you do, okay? You have to. Does this phone charge wirelessly? So then she's like second guessing. What? How do I do that? Oh, God. And she's like, well, never mind. I plug it in. It's okay. Just somebody put a pop socket. Put it over there, maybe. So the guy's like, all right, are you sure you want me to put it right here? Because, this is a very strong adhesive. If I put it on here, it's basically stuck there for an eternity. And for people who have had pop sockets, like legit ones, they're a little difficult to get off. Well, let's see. Maybe I'll put it on. Oh, God. All right. Maybe you will. All right. Oh, wait. Yeah. Whatever. So she's kind of confused by it, but then asks for help from another person, the other person working there. So then the other assistant, cashier, tech help, whatever they are, comes over here, explains the same thing. It's a sticker. You can put it wherever you want, but just be mindful wherever you put it, it's going to stick. Well, okay. So now you got like 3 people standing around this person for a pop socket. I'm just sitting there in the corner. I'm like, I just got to change my plan real quick. I got to be like, just should be 5 minutes. 5 minutes. I'm being held up by an old person that doesn't know how to use a 3D sticker. I'm like, this is driving me nuts. And I really wanted to just go over there and just be like, slam the phone on there, get the freaking pop socket, and boom, there it is.
What's you up? Don't worry, everything happens for a reason.
Yeah, well, I'm still waiting to figure out what the reason is. Dude, I was literally going to just be like, there it is. It's there forever. Take it. Get out. And that kind of thing. This is why I can't work retail. So eventually, they solved the problem as to... Actually, no, I don't think they did. I zoned out, when you have to go to your happy spot because your mind is going to explode. I zoned out after a while. I'm not sure if she went home and was going to think about where the pop socket goes and then was going to come back in for help to put it on. I zoned out. I really did. I just started looking at the Apple Watches saying, I don't need any of this. What am I going to do with these? I don't know. Eventually that got solved or whatever, but it was like 25 minutes. It was like 25, 30 minutes. And after a while, you're sitting there, you're like kind of pot committed. You're like, if I leave now, then it's like all that time is wasted. So I'm like, how much longer could it be? I've already been here for 15 minutes. Not a big problem. Oh, God. Dude, it was just one of those things. And then I went food shopping. Dude, it was just ridiculous. Glasgow, hi, what's up? Scribblord, hi, what's up?
I'd what phone she had, but I thought they made a case that had a pop socket built in.
They do. But apparently this one wanted one that was particular because it was pretty and glittery. I like this one. It's very shiny. You know, it's this way I won't lose it. You won't lose it because it'll be stuck to your phone if you can make a decision as to where it's going to get stuck. I will stick to this thing to your forehead and then rip your face off with it. Go. Go. That would be a good horror movie thing where somebody gets a pop socket and sticks it, and it's like it's like a testament to their adhesive quality, and then they just rip it off their forehead, but their whole face comes off, and they're like, no, pop socket of death. Dun, dun, dun. Apple Watch is more popular than Rolex. Well, then it should be cheaper. Oh God. Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Make a horror film. I don't got that kind of time. No budget. Should have stuck it to her head. That would be kind of funny, though. Yeah. That would have been pretty hilarious. But, what are you going to do? God. Get dragged around by a pop socket? Dude, that'd be funny. That'd be a good YouTube video. You know? Where it's like, dude, you have a problem keeping your kids, you know, from, you know, you just tie a pop socket to them and you just drag them. You know, can't drag them by their ear anymore like you could back in the day. God. And adhesive. That apparently, you know, dude, pop sockets are really, like, difficult to get off. Because Dawn had one on a really old phone and it was just there forever. And I'm like, I feel like if it's one of those, it's almost like a tool when you try to take apart of equipment and you need a suction cup to just kind of thing. Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Now, meanwhile, I can't get a super glue that works, you know? You have to stick things together with pop sockets. Now, Steve is not streaming with me. I can't deal with that guy. No, because I don't know if all the red liquid in the fridge is fruit juice or blood, and I'm scared to taste it. I'm not going to have her do it. Mystery Standard Series got to do new horror classic Revenge of the Walking Pop Socket. That'd be pretty good. I caught a couple of the newer episodes, and I was kind of like, what, Mystery Science? I'm more of a riff tracks guy right now. We're doing there. I can hear your blood pressure rise. Dude, it was kind of like, God. I'm just like, bro, just a pop socket. Hey, I'm trying to get good with that, where I'm not holding in my internal rage till my blood boils. So I'm just like, I just try to zone off at something else, because that's one of those things where it's just like I will just literally cause internal hemorrhaging because I'm so angry. Grim Reaper uses pop sockets to pull souls out of the body. That's pretty funny too. Go. What's up? Hey, Filthy! Filthy Lives, thank you for the prime sub. No, it's a regular sub. Hey, thank you. Here you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Where's the Shrieking Heart thingy? I don't know. They're floating around somewhere. Tell them to go get the ball. Zenna Anger. Yeah. Spending bears what story may find interesting. There's a double feature of both Barbie and Oppenheimer, both released on the same day, and the internet people is making a Barbieheimer memes. Yeah. So the company saw a meme, and Lionsgate has decided to change the release date of Saw X so that it's now opening on the same day as Paw Patrol, a children's movie. Then a social media manager in Paramount's Twitter account was trying to make this a thing by simply wrote it with a Paw Patrol gif. 7 tickets to Saw Patrol, please. That can't be a thing. That can't be a thing. Why would they do that? That's weird. Just because you have, I don't know. I feel like it was a fluke, the whole Barbie Oppenheimer thing being really good for theaters. Like, that rarely happens. Well, you think movie companies now are be like, dude, let's have opposite movies in the theater. Yeah, well, that's what happens when theaters actually have different genres that appeal to multiple moviegoers, as opposed to the 7 action films and the 1 film that isn't in English that nobody can understand. You know? You might want to just broaden your horizons a bit, Hollywood, you know? Dude, you mean we're not making as much money having 15 superhero movies in movie theater at the same time? That's so weird. Yeah, everyone likes superhero movies, dude. Super fluky fluke. Yep. Pop socket can cut mine Grimstool's death. There you go. I heard rumors of Barbie cinematic universe. Yeah, whatever. Like, dude, I'm just like, everything's a cinematic universe, and it's like, I don't care. Dude, there's literally, people are trying to make Barbie core at this point. Basically, everyone's wearing pink, and they think, dude, I'm rocking Barbie core. Dude, you know, there's a ledge over there. God. If anyone wants to watch a superhero movie, then you might as well watch the older films. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. Movie theaters hasn't been filled with anything I give a crap about in quite some time. So I'm just like, meh, whatever. Boom, boom, boom. And the writer's strike is still going on. So if there's going to be a Barbie-verse, multiverse, or whatever, it's going to take a while. But I think they're going to try to do a sequel, too, because, you know, money. They're like, dude, it's going to make $1 billion. And I'm like, well, this is the downfall of humanity, isn't it? But, dude, it was good. Oh, good. Now, should have the Oppenheimer head of the military to tell the state, what, come destroy societies. Yeah, we'll see. Could be a thing. Hey, did that Haunted Mansion movie come out? I think it did, right? Did it do well? Or was it any good? Did anybody see it? Did anybody see Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Anybody? Dude. Coffee. Yeah. Ba-da-da-da-da. Yeah, people still go to see a theater to see John Wick. Flopped? You mean it flopped? How's that possible? Dude, it had Danny DeVito. Isn't that on Friday? I don't know. That's why I'm asking if it came out. I saw a bunch of ads for it on like Twitch or something, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's coming out. And you know, I just didn't get into it. I watched the 80s Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It was awesome. I'm talking about the new one that everyone's having a problem with on social media because people are stupid. I always find it weird, and I'm just making an observation. I'm not going to get into any political, sociological garbage here. But I always find it weird that when something popular, like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie comes out, they always use a particular element of the movie to spout out some kind of weird view. Like, this is the end of the world because this happened in this movie. I'm like, dude, if you're literally... Whatever, dude. No, man. I mean, I feel like all the brain cells aren't firing properly if you're really worried about what's happening in a quote-unquote animated cartoon. Ninja Turtles movie, Seth Rogen, why? Mentioned about the Turtles movie last stream. I said that was all right. Yeah, that I remember, but I don't know if anyone else saw it. I need more than one opinion. I need a multitude of opinions. Dun, 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 dun. Heard people are mad TMNT that supposedly tried making Splinter be in a relationship with Guy Mutant. Yeah, there's other things too, but you know, it is, I don't know why the internet is just, it's such a hateful place, and I'm like, dude, I'll get a bit of a reprieve from that, you know? It's like everyone's like, dude, I'm gonna jump on this popular movie to, you know, trying to voice my opinion on this cause because I got nothing else to do in my life. Oh God. Yeah. Oh, and that's the other thing. What was that? The producer of The Witcher apparently wanted to blame American audiences that the Witcher series is basically no more. Yeah, they're like, well, you know, American audiences are stupid, so we had to dumb it down for them. And I'm like, if you listen to Cavill, you wouldn't have done anything. People would have kept watching it. Yeah, okay. We had to dumb it down for an American audience, dude. Yeah, all right, sure. Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's not like Downton Abbey did poorly here in the States. Gee, I wonder why. Idiot. Allegedly. Let's see. I prefer such party to instead of 2 minutes. Hey, that's happening too. Was the mutant a guy? I'm pretty sure I heard she's who cares at this point, you know? Anonymity breeds hate. Well, that's what I'm saying, dude. A lot of people don't want to hear this, but dude, you want to make the internet a better place? You literally make everybody have an ID associated with the internet. Now people are like, but dude, whistleblowers, dude. Yeah, nobody's concerned about that. Like just for society reasons. But you know, you see it spill over in the real world anyway, so I don't even think it really matters. I just stay away from people. Dude, the writer strike is not going to end. They refused 98% of the demands because more greedy jerks refuse to cut out the profits to pay for the proper wages. Well, I keep saying good writers should get paid well, as should good actors, but we've got to weed out some of this garbage that's being churned out by Hollywood on all levels, you know? As far as I'm concerned, all the writers should just go make their own new studio and give the middle finger to the rest of the studios who refuse to pay them a proper wage. Yeah, they should. They absolutely should. All the good writers should leave Hollywood and create their own studios. But then that's going to be like a union thing, you know? So, here we go. This is why you got to look to the indies. God, this is the second instance of, like, crap hitting the fan, and then the indies have to stay up and, you know, step up and be like, oh yeah, we're still making content because we're grossly underpaid as well, but we're not even paid well enough to be part of a union, to be able to pay dues, but enjoy everything we make. There's a tip cup over there. Yeah, you know, that kind of thing. God. But no, it boggles my mind because this is like during the pandemic, like every game industry couldn't make a game for some reason because they're over bloated and couldn't get their crap together. Meanwhile, the indies just got, oh yeah, we got 3 people who are, you know, doing Zoom meetings to, you know, make a game, and it's like, it blows up. People are like, dude, Among Us, oh my God, dude. You know? Dude, it's just crazy. Same thing with all the YouTube content, stuff like that. It's indies. Underpaid indies doing their work because they like doing work. They're not there saying, we deserve more money. They're just happy to get change, you know? God. And dude, I feel like everything in Hollywood is grossly overpaid. Like everything's pretty much super expensive. I don't know how much a Hollywood writer gets because I've probably never even attained a fraction of that income in my entire life. So I'm just like, dude, I'd be happy with minimum wage in Hollywood writing at this point. Oh God. And it becomes mainstream, and then they aren't indie anymore. Yeah, but then there's always the next phase that comes in. It's always the way it works. Good work needs good pay, though a lot happens to make people blind. Greed is top rank sales or large liking. Yeah, I know, dude. It's just, I don't know. I feel like, I don't, my taste in movies are kind of quirky. So, you know, when, if like some Hollywood writer's like, dude, I wrote Barbie, so I should get a ton of more money because I'm granted I haven't seen a movie, but it's not my kind of thing. I'm more of a Wes Anderson type person where I'm like, dude, you know, it's weird, artsy. It's got some kind of weird stuff going to it. Hi-Fi Rush and Remnant 2 really hated this year's Gaming Wise. Yeah. Dude, and Hi-Fi Rush came out of nowhere. That was kind of a larger studio, though. So, I'm just now making 30 an hour. 30 an hour? Wow. Most of my life till like it's 24. Dude, I'm impressed with that. Let's see. I'm impressed with 24. Come on. What's up, Adam? How's it going? Actually, Mattel considering to turning it to Mattel Cinematic Universe, world of Barbie, He-Man, and Barney. Barney the dinosaur, seriously? I don't know. Mattel's definitely going to want to just make stuff, you know? Because they're like, dude, we got all these licenses. Let's make more movies. I don't know. But all right, indies out there, work hard. This is your time to shine because we're going to have a huge gap of AAA garbage that nobody's going to be able to go see because it won't exist. So, you know, Craven, all those other movies that are supposedly going to be coming out, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, it is all on pause. Make good stuff, get your name out there, and keep your fingers crossed, okay? Because I would rather see, at this point, I'd rather see some indies succeed than, you know, more writers who are making garbage get paid more, you know? And again, it's not all writers. I got to reiterate each time. Good writers should get paid well. Everyone else go home. Dude, I want good writers, but it's like writing is so subjective. So people are like, well, what do you define as a good writer? One that doesn't make me want to turn off the TV instantly or walk out of a theater. Okay, that's a good writer to me. Getting 18 for one is okay for now. Hey, there you go. Let's see, what else we got? Indie media deserves so much, but to me it's double-edged sword. Indie media in and of itself are true passion projects. Look at Angel Studios, they make great content, but then they get larger budgets because of the income coming in. Either we follow the money trail. Yeah, well, that's always what happens. That's always what happens with indies. It's like once they get a little bit too big, then it's just like, you know, you got to start making all these little concessions. Well, we can't do this, we can't show that, we can't do this. And then before you know it, people are like, this isn't the same, bro. You know, it's like, it's never the same. And meanwhile, the mindsets of people, you know, as they move forward, too, it's just like mindsets change and all that other whatever. Would a Shoots and Ladders movie be a comedy or horror? I don't know. I feel like Mousetrap would be a horror. Mousetrap. It'd be like Saw, but with little cartoon characters. That is how United Artists was started, to allow actors to control their own interests rather than being dependent upon commercial studios. There you go. Talking about writers, have you seen the D&D movie? And if so, did you like the story? I thought the story was very cliched, but it was kind of all right. The D&D movie was just very like, okay, there we go. Oh, my daughter, blah, 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 betrayal, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, but it was executed well. That was a mediocre story whose cast kind of pulled it along and just made it palatable. You know, those are actors that should get paid better, while the writers should get paid a little less. Oh, God. It was very middle of the road. It wasn't a very good story. It was just meh. Dude, I've heard DMs on Twitch write better stories for D&D. Come on. Let's see. What are you gonna do? Make Candyland a horror. Candyland. Have M. Night Shyamalan do Shoots and Ladders. Oh, yeah, it's gonna turn out that it wasn't a game all along. Oh, God. Political correct kills a lot. Well... God, it's just every platform on the planet is just very, you know, they got their thumb on top of stuff saying, don't do that, don't do that. Yeah. I don't know. People have a big fear of getting blowback. Like if something, you know, if somebody makes content that's just like a little, hey, you know, everyone's like, oh, God, oh, no, don't get the internet mad. Dude, they're always mad. They're always mad. You know, just wait it out 5 minutes. You know, they'll move on to something else. Feel like the whole mess should have been avoided. If the actors, writers want money, they should make the deal for that. Not get mad at a studio for finding a way to milk more of what they already got. Asking someone for more fish after getting them fishing rods, you're done making what? I don't know. What are you gonna do? Dude, it's Hollywood. It's all about the money. They need the big budget so they can make the big things, and I need big coffee so I can stay awake. Go. It's all right coffee. It's an all right coffee today. Hey, is there a game dev guild? I feel like there should be a union for game devs. I mean, I think there is because a lot of people complain about like crunch time and whatever. Right? There should be, right? What about game writers? What about voice actors? Can I get into that? Do I get a pay raise? Well, somebody's got to pay me first, right? How do I do that? How do I get into voice acting guilds and then, you know, demand more money from, like, YouTube or something? How does that work? How does that work? How do I unionize myself? And then go on strike? What about concept artists? Yeah, storyboardists, all that stuff, right? There's a voice actors union. Stephen Downs' voice Master Chief works in it. Okay. Analog cards, more specific some movies. Yeah. Anyone seen Back to the Future musical? Nope. YouTube has squashed any unions for it. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, you know, because here's the thing about content. You know, I've said this last time. Most people absorb content from independent people, whether they're YouTubers, Twitch streamers, blah, 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 that kind of thing. You know, at some point, there is going to be a group of high-profile streamers who are going to be like, hey, you know, we got to kind of... Maybe they won't because they probably got such nice little, you know, backdoor contracts going on. And it's like, yeah, you can do whatever you want, and we'll give you, like, millions of dollars. Just, you know, I don't know. Whatever. I like the concept of, you know, all this weird businessy crap. It's just like, I'm just like so tired of it, you know. Back to the Future musical. I hope you don't see it. Yeah. There is a thing. There's a goth Jumanji called Die by Kieran Gillen and Stephen Hans from Image Comics. Ooh, that's interesting. Your audio's out. Why? Testing. Now my audio's here. I'm alive. Audio? Can you hear me now? I'm singing a song and I see audio's working. See? Defected says it's working. All right. Oh, it was you. Oh, don't do that. You scare streamers that way. You're like, dude, your audio's out. Nobody can hear you. You muted your mic. Oh, my God. Oh, no, that was me. Sorry.
You're fine.
Thank you. Oh, God. That's all right. It happens. Dun, 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 dun. Is what's ongoing? I don't know if it's ongoing. Go.
We can hear you fine, PG.
Hey.
Also, happy Sunday. Revisiting Subnautica after 3 years. Still holds up amazingly.
Hey, there you go. Thank you. No, it's fine. It's all right. Let's see. Thank you. Always refresh the stream, and Steph tells you streamers is having tech issues. Dum. Yeah. What was the other thing? Weird thing. Oh, I saw the second episode of Futurama.
I'm so glad I won't have to work Sundays for a while. Been up since 5 a.m. ET. Surviving on caffeine and spite.
There you go. It's that should be my autobiography, Caffeine and Spite. Oh, man. Feel like old-time radio writers are better than today's writers. It kind of depends. They were a little bit more spooky back then. They could actually tell a story and keep you interested without you seeing anything. Yeah, that's kind of difficult to do. Well, I guess most of those writers probably gravitate towards audiobooks now. Go.
Rest in peace, Futurama, March 19th, 2019.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I saw the blah blah blah. The second episode of Futurama. I was kind of like, you know, because it revolved around what's her face and Kip. Was it Amy and Kip? I was just kind of like, God. I'm like, really? This is the second episode you're putting out for a revival? You know, you put that at the back end. You know. The first episode was all right. Is Image Comics digital only now or physical copies? Oh, I'm sure they got physical copies. Comic book stores still exist, right? Oh, God. Oh, the comic series is done. All right, there you go. Nice. Old time radio. I wonder if they'll ever do that. There's a lot of audio dramas that have been coming out lately. For those who actually are into like old time radio. I mean, they're audio dramas. There's going to be Hellboy ones. Hellboy. Go.
Lol, your reaction to Kip was an outstanding imitation of Kip.
Was it? Kip? I didn't think I was doing a thing. Boom, 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 boom. Bump, bump, bump. So who's doing what? Damn it. Oh, wait, there's another weird thing. You know how Magic the Gathering is becoming the Fortnite of card games? By basically just throwing every franchise they can possibly get a hold of into their card game. Yeah, apparently, allegedly, Final Fantasy is going to end up in Magic the Gathering for some godforsaken reason. Seems really unnecessary. You know? So, yeah, yeah, just... Yeah, just, yeah. All right. I know comic book stores still exist, but since Image is third tier compared to Marvel and DC in terms of market share. I think they used to be second tier in the 90s. When it came out, dude, yeah, they shook things up. No, they still make physical copies. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know what to do with that. And what, Disenchanted is getting off Netflix, right? After season 5. I didn't even realize it was on for 5 years. It's really hot outside. How are you? Raging? What's up? Yeah, it's warm everywhere. It's kind of gross. Kel, thank you. Thank you for the bits. What was the other weird thing that we saw in the store that was kind of crazy? Dude, we got these little maple chocolates. Oh, they were so good. They're gone now. Who's Magic the Gathering has Lord of the Rings base cards. Yeah, they got Lord of the Rings, they got Doctor Who, apparently Transformers as well, and I'm like, what is happening?
Really, Magic the Gathering? I fear the day we get Pickle Rick and Among Us in the card game. Oh no.
Yeah. They never have the crossovers that you want, right? You know? They never have the crossovers you want. I want to see Hellraiser in Magic the Gathering, okay? I want to see Pinhead in there. I feel like that would fit because he's so dark. You know, you make it a black card, you know, dude's living. Come on, that would be great. You know? Do that. Come on. You know, horror stuff would work well in there, but, you know, throwing Doctor Who into, you know, Magic the Gathering is just stupid. Yeah. Do Doctor Who, you know? Freddy Krueger would be neat there, too. Yeah, just some kind of weird horror creature that you can toss into, you know, the morbid deck filled with vampires and plague rats, you know? They're like, no, dude, Final Fantasy, we got to get them in there, you know? Bloodborne, Dark Souls, that would work. I would almost be fine with that, you know? But I always worry about when companies like this just start grabbing all these other franchises. Like, they ran out of their own ideas, so they're like, let's see if we can get some of this market share, and some of this market share, and some of this market share. It's like, make your own original crap. What the hell? Speaking of cards, any progress on your card game? It's there, just sitting there, collecting dust. You mentioned Pinhead so often, I feel like I'm in the right place here because nobody understands why I like him. Just can't explain it. He's cool.
Ooh, Plague Rats makes me think of Skaven. Warhammer Fantasy would do well in MTG. Each faction could be clearly associated with specific colors.
Does Warhammer not have a card game? Like, even a digital one? Because I feel like Warhammer's got so many games. They got so many games. I'm like, bro. Like, they should have a card game. I don't know. I feel like they should. Because they have such a big, huge lore thing going on there that I'm just like, wow. Yeah, even I'm impressed. Yeah. Said the movie with Jason Voorhees hasn't been made yet, where he, instead of targeting kids, goes after something like. Why would they do that? No, it's basically they'd have to invade Crystal Lake. He just wants to hang out and chill, not be annoyed, right? They're trying to hit that nostalgic nerve. Yeah, I'm nostalgic for when Magic the Gathering used to be fun. That's the nerve you should be going after right now. Remember when Magic was fun? Yeah. That's what I want. I want Magic the Gathering to be fun. Okay? For Warhammer, it probably would be cheaper than buying figurines. Yeah, right? Could it be in Magic? I don't know. What? It's like that. What they're doing with Fortnite. There's an Oppenheimer skin. It can't be. I know they put Futurama characters in there, and then they're gonna do some other characters. I forgot who it was from. But you know, Fortnite is essentially the toy box of like the planet at this point. They just dump everything in there. Morning, everyone. What's up? Cornflake. Hi. How's it going? Dinner. Dun. No, we're supposedly still getting a Snyder cut of that Sucker Punch. Yeah, I mentioned it last time, but apparently there was. Yeah, they're still working on a Snyder cut of Sucker Punch. I don't know what the rated R version is then. Whatever. We already covered Pee Wee Herman's Dead. Let's see. They have Transformers in Fortnite. Yeah, I don't know how that works. They made them all tiny and stupid. You know? Dude, if I'm going to be Optimus Prime, I want to be able to run over people and squish them on my big robot foot. You know? Pointless. Last stream, yeah. Dude, I don't know why, man. Ridiculous. Is there any more news on the speculation of a next-gen Nintendo console? Because I feel like that's going to be happening soon. Dude, they said like mid-2024. Dude, we should start be getting like dribs and drabs of news, right? I enjoy a good crossover. Yeah, but when does that happen? That's very rare. They used to have crossovers back in the day, too. Like, they had Transformers vs. G.I. Joe comic book for a while back in the day. Yeah. I think it was like 80s, 90s, some crap like that. What's it? Bam, 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 bam. God, my throat is dry. Dude, it's either the weather or the pollen or something. Or maybe I'm just drinking all coffee all day. All coffee all day.
Greetings, salutations, and I curse you all with good vibes. See how you deal with that. Jim, next gen for Nintendo is last gen for everyone else, it seems.
Well, that's true. Their hardware is always behind a little bit, you know? I don't know why, but it is what it is. Hey, maybe we'll be able to play games in 1080. That'd be nice, right? Oh, God. Thank you. What's up, Trillin? Hi. Flutter Dash, thank you. From guys, playable commander ability reasons. There. Okay, has anybody here played Baldur's Gate? I mean, we did for a little bit. Oh, God, what was that, like 4 or 5 hours yesterday? This is ridiculous. How much of a time investment is this? Because I don't know if I want to go back to it and keep plugging away at this game, or if I'm just going to be like, it's going to be a time sink of I'm never going to see life again. Kind of excited for Super Mario RPG remake, personally. Yeah, that should be good. It's about time, even though it should be a sequel, but I'm just saying. Last time Nintendo was close to next gen was the GameCube, and by then they scared away most of their third-party developers. Oh, good job. You have 15 hours in it? Oh, jeez. Yeah, and I should look up how long it takes to complete. I'm not a completionist when it comes to game, unless it's a game I really, really, really like, and I just feel like it's going to be impossible, Baldur's Gate. I say lifetime game. Lifetime game! I never played the series, but I'm told it's closest to a D&D game. The most fun part about Baldur's Gate is that dice roll. Dude, I'm just like, dude, man, you know, because it's a little bit of a chance. It's that element of you could be good, you could be bad kind of thing, you know? Oh, go. What's up?
After seeing you play yesterday, you probably would use a third of the time to complete, lol.
Nah, I don't want to do that. We got other things to do, man. There's so much stuff. Oh, one day. We're trying to trim back some stuff, but, you know, Mere friend cheat Baldur's Gate like D&D nights where we just play a session through the month. Oh, there you go. That's actually a good thing. You know, you take one day out and just be like, all right, you got a session going. That's good. Dice roll. I wish more of your James decide when you roll. That is actually a good thing. I would like there to be more dice rolls in there. Yeah, because it's like only every once in a while it's like, okay, you got a choice, and then okay, this one, yeah. I feel like that's the best part of the thing. You know, the combat and everything. It's kind of like, yeah, it's all right. Pew pew. You know, that kind of thing. It's all right. But the dice roll, I just kind of want to explore the land and then go through the dialogue and then see if my charisma pays off. What? Dude, I got a +3 for my charisma, dude. Dude, they're not gonna even know what's happening. Dude, yeah, man, they thought I robbed them. Yeah, no, this little group of people, they're like, did you rob? I persuaded them to say, no, I didn't. You know, because apparently everybody died, and I looted all the corpses, and apparently that's bad, you know. God. I didn't know. They're dead. They're not using it. Whatever. It's better when you have inspiration for your dice roll. Inspiration? What, like drinking inspiration? Drinking inspiration. There you go. Oh, that's the other thing we did this week. Yeah, we had a hectic week. We had to move the Ill Will Press site to a new server. If anybody's migrated data over to new servers, sometimes it goes smoothly, sometimes it does not. It went smoother than I thought.
TGE dice keeps rolling as you go along. Like if to walk through a dungeon it auto rolls for stealth, perception, etc. It happens quick on the screen so that you don't get overwhelmed with all the rolls.
I like it. I like all the rolls. There is a lot going on in there. That's definitely a game you gotta sit and say, all right, I'm gonna do this. Let's see what happens. Dude, I like Withers. Withers was cool. If you haven't met Withers, Withers is cool. All right? He's cool. That's my boy. My boy Withers. Thank you. If the characters like you, it helps with the dice roll. There you go. Bump, bump, bump. Later, going to YouTube, stream for Skyrim. There you go. Later. Thank you for being here. Do something fun. Oh, yeah, what was I saying? Server. We migrated the server over. So we got a new server. It's all shiny and new. And not smoking like the last one. What? Dude, okay, here's the thing. With the old server we had, we needed... Oh, God. And here we go. Get yourself ready for a... welcome to tech support kind of story. Did you meet the bard yet? I don't want to give anything away. I met somebody. I pulled him out of a portal. I don't know. I don't think that was a bard. I don't know how much I'm going to be playing this game, because I might get super distracted. We'll see. No. Okay, there we go. Okay. Old server. I got to talk to these people. I'm like, all right, hey, we got this problem with the server here, right? You know, the, whatever, the panel ain't updating. You know, this ain't updating. They're like, well, you can do that yourself. I'm like, apparently I can't, because this thing won't do it. Yeah.
Since I know Don doesn't see the stream, you can recruit characters with Withers, and there are more characters to recruit along the road.
Shh. I don't want to know. Shh. Don't spoil it. Oh, God. I missed that person, but the bird is later on. Okay, server story. Yeah, so no. Essentially, the short of it is utterly useless. So I'm just like, all right, you know what? We'll just keep things as they are there, and, you know, I'll get back to you if I click. And I was so dismayed with the quote-unquote tech support. I just said, whatever, I'm moving my whole server to all. I'm one of those people where I will put myself out for like an hour or so just to spite them. And, you know, hey, I end up saving money, too. Yeah.
Gotta get back to work. Good vibes to all.
Here you go, Flutterdash. Try to enjoy work. I know work is terrible, but maybe to make the best of it. I don't know. Hey. No, it was ridiculous. Because I'm like, essentially, they're like, we're not going to help you. We don't know what we're doing. I'm like, if you don't know what get out of here. Literally moved to a completely different server. Completely different service. I'm like, yourself. Because there is no way I am going to sit here and then pay however much a year for this flippin' server and have you be like, we can't help you at all. Well, why not? What's your job here? Well, you know, we could restart your server if you want. I'm like, oh, I could do that. Yeah, but, you know, we do it our way. It's like, get the hell out of here. It was just so stupid. I was aggravated. Well, you know, dude, I set this thing up. Okay, here's the thing. This website, right, was set up 2000... What? No, to like 2001. God. All right, maybe not on this server. It was probably like on that server, it was probably 2007 or 8. So it was on there for a good 10 years. Yes, literally a 10-year-old server. And I was like, you know, it got all the updates and things were moving along fine, blah, 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 and things were working. And then all of a sudden it was like, nope, whatever. But it is what it is. But, dude, I mean, you know, in this day and age, you have a customer using your servers for over a decade, you might want to have a little bit of assistance. All right? A little bit of assistance. Yeah? Because they're probably just like, yeah, whatever, man, whatever. You know, I'm like, dude, you're lucky people just don't host their stuff on Facebook at this point, you know? Yeah, I got my website, it's on Facebook, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, dude, it's ridiculous. I don't know, I was just super disappointed. So, yeah, it's moved, it got up and up, everything kind of migrated over fine. We had a couple of glitches here and there, but seems to be working. Yay! Yeah, good. Brand new and shiny. Yeah. That was the highlight of my week. I got derailed a little bit by just dealing with that crap. Evie, hi. What's up? We should do more rolls for stream. Like a coffee initiative. You know, I should roll for coffee. I want to get something on the screen that can do that. That'd be fun. Should do that. Dice rolls are fun. Anyway. Happy to be back here with you, Pumpkin Guy. What's up, Smoke Cats? Hi, everyone. What's up? But I have to go now. Bye. Hope you'll be back before we went. There you go. Whatever it is, hopefully it'll be fun. Be well. There you go. Yeah, the coffee. I'm rolling for coffee, chat. I won. Hey. Oh, that one's cute. Roll for what kind of coffee it is. It's hot or cold. That would be pretty good. But then I'd have to set up multiple contingencies for my coffee. I'd have to have like cream, sugar, you know, hot, cold. It's a whole, it'd be an ordeal. I do have most of those on standby. The Spirit Halloween store opened for the season today in St. John, New Brunswick in Canada. Early start to the retail season. Yes! Oh, speaking of which, that movie's getting actual physical release. For those who don't know, there was the Spirit Halloween movie. Basically, kids get trapped in a, you know, Spirit Halloween shop and, it's haunted or whatever. But a physical release, that's nice. Oh.
But if you rolled for coffee, there is that chance the roll would say you don't want coffee and you'll argue with it and maybe even a-roll.
Yeah, their thing. Then I'm gonna have to use my charisma to convince the coffee that it needs to be drank. Right? Brr. I feel like that's when dice rolls make little parts of living a little bit more complex. Unnecessarily complex and unnecessarily fun. Oh God. Hey, but here's the other good thing about the spooky season, right? Okay, because I like horror movies. I like horror movies, because they're fun. It's a good thing. Dude, I don't know what it is, but the stars have aligned that all these weird old movies are getting 4K releases. Dude, The Blob from the 80s? Dude, the really gruesome one? Dude, that's getting a 4K. Pumpkinhead, 4K. Night of the Demons, 4K. Dude. I don't know. I'm excited about that. Hey, now that I actually got a 4K TV, I can actually see that it actually is good. It's beautiful. I like it. I don't know. October 1st to December 31st. What? Shank it here. What? I'm starting my candy hoard soon. Oh, I've already started. Dude, Lindt chocolate, right? It's got a T at the end of it. Dude. They made these little maple flavored things. Oh, my God, they're so good. Dude, I don't know. I like the flavor of them. It's very rare that I get something that has a maple flavor that doesn't taste like terrible, It's close to the wonderful time of the year. Wonderful time of the year. Halloween. I know. I always judge society's reaction to Halloween, and then it gives me a good swath of the intellect out there. Dude, anytime I've met somebody who's like, Halloween, I'm just like, okay, how do you exist? I've not had maple candy in a long time. Yeah, these are like weird little chocolate things that have like a creamy maple center. It's crazy. Coopmore, what's up? Time for Foamy card coat to rise. It's been rising and floating about for forever. Bum, 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 bum. Is that like clothes dryer lint? No, it's Lindt. Lindley? Did you do all the coding on your website? Yeah, it's terrible. Dude, oh God. Unfortunately, when we put the website together, dude, when we first did it, we had to learn to do that by hand. We didn't have things where you could just like what you see, what you get kind of programs that do all that crap for you. You literally had to type out code. I have never done anything more tedious in my entire life, and this is why I appreciate game devs. I need a drag and drop interface. I can't be bleeping around with lines of code. Close brackets, open brackets, blah, 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 brackets. Dude, it's ridiculous. How do you do Foamy's voice? There's a lot of squeezing involved. It's very painful. Let's see. Yeah, what you see is what you get. Boom, boom, boom. Dude, those programs are a lot easier now, but dude, back in the day, man, dude, ugh. How come people are upset that Halloween showed up early, but not with Christmas stuff? I can't stand that. You know, oh, it's too early for Halloween. What are they doing this already for, you know? Summer's not even over and blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm so looking forward to Christmas. I wish it was every day. Shut up. I hate that. Oh, Christmas crap heads. Oh, God. No, it really aggravates me because they get super stoked about, like, Christmas in, like, September. I'm like, you were complaining about Halloween in September. And then you're like a quarter of the year out looking forward to Christmas. Get the hell out of here. You know, let people enjoy Halloween. You know, it's the one holiday that spooky people who are a little bit morbid and got a little bit of sense of humor that might be a little bit dark, you know, can enjoy all that is, you know? And then it's just, there's always somebody who's got to just, meh, I don't like it. Whatever. Let's see. HTML is not code, it's a markup language. If you all got to type it out and it's going to do something, to me that's a line of code. What? I don't differentiate the two because if you're telling a graphic to move from one spot to the other, or you're telling it to show up in a particular spot, that's a line of code to me. Rhyming. What's trying to hear? What? Barely out of the parent show. Christmas every day is not a good thing. Nope, it's not good. I do early sniffing about Xmas September. I get late about November. Yeah, dude, mid-November is kind of like, that's when I start looking forward to Christmas. You know, I let Halloween kind of just, you know, dissipate. And then it's like Christmas comes. I'm like, all right, Christmas. Yeah. I like how colorful Halloween can be. Yeah. Mike's Spice for the fall season because my favorite flavor comes back. Everything pumpkin spice. Everything pumpkin spice. There you go. It's out now, dude. You can find coffee and everything. Dude, pumpkin spice is all over the place. People are like, dude, pumpkin spice, dude. I don't know if it's like available in stores or whatever, like Starbucks and things. I don't keep up with them. I twitch at the mention of early Christmas stuffing. Yeah. Oh, God. Dude, I remember when Black Friday actually meant something? Now they have it like 4 times a year. It's like every quarter there's a Black Friday. Hey, it's Black Friday in summer. It's halfway to Black Friday. It's partially Black Friday. You know? It's like, what? Like, just one day. Whatever. Version, one of the Squirrel songs. Do I? Bandcamp page. I don't have a Bandcamp page. Not me. Oh, God. There's a Starbucks inside a local Target. Boo. There's stores inside stores now. It's storeception. I thought I couldn't contain ourselves. And Michael's, we ended up buying a golden skull bowl. There was a snake around it for like $30. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, dude, the Michael's craft stores, they've been starting to get some Halloween stuff. It's pretty cool. That's some nice lighting and stuff like that, you know. There's a Bandcamp. Bandcamp. Oh, Bandcamp. A pitch version. A pitch version? Unpitched. Unpitched? Oh, maybe. Let's see. Can't enjoy Halloween after October because... No, Bandcamp is us, though. All right. Because the moment November arrives, Mariah Carey's song is heard everywhere. Oh, yeah, I rarely hear that song. I rarely hear that Mariah Carey song. The Christmas one? Because, dude, I don't turn on a radio. I don't go anywhere. I don't even go looking for it. Yeah, all I want from Christmas is for you to shut up. Mariah, knock it off. Have you updated Amazon list of 4 movies? Oh, God, no, I haven't. I forget to do that. I do. I'm weird. What? People have been already helpful. You've been helpful enough. Yeah. Michael's Halloween display towns are really good this year. Yeah, I saw the little ones, dude. The little display towns they have. Dude, the tiny little buildings and stuff, they're all lit up. We took pictures of them. Because I was like, I'm never going to buy these things. Because I don't got the space for it. Let's see. Lou Brew House's Halloween Hotel is really neat. Expensive but neat. Yeah, exactly. Why are they so expensive, dude? Come on. I hear more than a 7-Eleven than major store. I got a picture showing the Guns N' Roses concert that happened in Monica, New Brunswick, Canada last night. Thunderstorm was raging overhead. It's a fine pic. The pic is fire. Fire! Burning! Just listen to the Mariah Carey song, but it's the one where her voice slows down, background music continues on without her. Makes me laugh so hard. I don't know which one that is. I don't think I've gone through an entire Mariah Carey song in my entire life. Because generally, if it's a song I don't want to hear, I just turn it off instantly. I'm not listening to that. Click. Even if people around me are like, no, wait, that was my favorite song. Well, it wasn't mine. Click. It's a little rude, but I don't care. You know? Hey, I'm the one with auditory sensitivity issues, okay? Let's see. You can't enjoy Halloween due to Christmas starting in September. Halloween's the best holiday. Yeah, there should be laws for that. They gotta be, holidays need to be sectioned off, you know? But people make more money on Christmas than they do Halloween, you know? So that's why everyone's like, yeah, dude, it's okay, man. I love Halloween. I make money, man. Yeah. Greed. What? Hey, Halloween's a little bit more altruistic, you know? You're a candy philanthropist, you know? You're like, people show up and you're like, here's some candy. Here's some candy. You know, spookiness be with you. I love it. No one learned their lesson from Night Before Christmas. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, hey, remember that weird little wooden duck that was chasing people around in Nightmare Before Christmas? They made a purse out of that, and it's done really well. It's not out yet, but there's like pre-orders up for it, whatever. So if you're actually interested in that, look it up. It looks like it's done well. Huh? Yeah, what was the, there was, God, are there any, like, new candies coming out? Like, actual new candies that I haven't tried. Like, good ones. Yeah, I'd pull it up, but I don't know where the hell it is. I, like, saw a blip of it somewhere. Should have saved it. Trunk or Treat also ruined Halloween for me. Yeah, Trunk or Treat sucks. Yeah. I mean, at least people are decorating the trunks of the car. I mean, I guess that's something, but... Bleh. Bleh. Do. No, I want new candies. Every year they just try to make those, like, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup kind of shaped pumpkins that are just, like, kind of pathetic. You know, they're like, oh, look at this. It's a pumpkin. It just looks like a blob. Kids having nice nowadays. If I wanted a cool Night Before Christmas purse shaped like a duck, I'd have to make it myself. Yeah, pretty much. Did you actually find it? No. I don't think so, but there's a new Monster cereal coming out. Tastes like caramel apple. Yeah, they do. There's going to be a new Monster cereal. So that's something. I guess. You know, I'm surprised, you know, those Monster cereals like Frankenberry and whatever, they didn't get more modern monsters. You know? Like the dude from Saw, you know? No, you don't have to make all the cereal metal sharp bits. I'm just saying, you know, they don't have to be Crustios or whatever. You know, but it would just be funny. The box is a trap. No, what is wrong with you? Hellraiser? Dude, come on. Oh, you can call it Hell Raisins. Hell Raisins! Yeah, it'll be like a very pinchy cereal that's got raisins in it. Or a spicy cereal that's got raisins in it, you know? Open a box, get a tiny TV where Jigsaw... Dude, that would be funny. Dude, Hellraiser, you open the box and got a prize. You know, dude, that'd be hilarious. Dude, think of the ads. You open the box. I just wanted to get the prize, dude. I didn't realize. It'd be funny. Remember ordering a Naruto headband from Japan that it took months to get here. Now Spirit Halloween exists. Yep. Spicy cereal for breakfast. That'd be funny. The new characters. I saw one of the Sams. I do not know what flavor she is. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the, like, sour apple or apple cinnamon or something like that. Chucky Bit cereal. There you go. See, we need more of those kind of things, you know? They got the Michael Myers flakes or something, you know? That'd be good. Kind of miss cereal box prizes. Got a few. Every once in a while, there's a cereal that has stuff in there. Hey, we went nuts last Halloween when I think it was like the General Mills cereal company. They put like these little Halloween characters. They were like little toys in the cereal boxes. We bought so many of them. Dawn was eating Lucky Charms for like 6 months. It's crazy. Their punishment will be eat cereal without milk. It'll be like Captain Crunch. It'll never go soggy and cut the roof of your mouth, but really badly. Inside it says one of the paint pen head pointing at you without words. You know what he's saying. Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna turn on the lamp. Oh, there you go. At Goodwill, I got one of your Foamy DVDs. The first volume from 2004. That's a collector's item. That's what that is. Do. Boom, 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 boom. Lucky number 2. Lucky number 2. Bum, 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 bum. Coffee. Yeah. Wow.
I guess you could say Cinnamon Toast Crunch is a spicy cereal. Ah, what the heck. The spice must flow.
Ah, boo. Boo. Going easy mode. Dun dun. All right, easy mode. Let's see. I got to do this every once in a while. I got to rest my hands. Been cramping up. I got to tell you, there's way too much computer work going on, man. Too much. But I will have coffee. There you go. Boop. I still never got into Dune. I watched Dune and I just wanted it to end. I don't know why. And yes, New Dune. I literally watched New Dune, and I was like, please stop. Please. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just don't like sand, or I just don't care about any of the characters, but I was seriously waiting for it to end. And I'm like, oh God, they're going to make another one of these? But that was me. Wouldn't pumpkin spice flavored cereal count as spicy? I don't know. Pumpkin spice really isn't very spicy. It's got a hint of spice, but it's not like, oh my God, I'm burning my mouth. It's not like ghost peppers. Ghost pepper cereal. Dude, that'd be hilarious. Did you imagine ghost pepper cereal? I guarantee you there's some company that's going to make it out. What? If you really want to start your day, just put fire in your mouth. That'll wake you up. General Mills did a contest last year where you entered a code from the Monster cereal box on their website and you could win plastic figures of the 3 main characters done by Cause. I ended up winning a set. Hey, nice. I hate sand. I hate the sand flip-flops you get if you run through the mud only to realize the top layer is the only wet part that's dry underneath. What? I don't know. I generally don't walk anywhere where there's sand. Yeah. You don't find a lot of sand in New York. That's called obliterated garbage. You walked away for a minute. When does this become a cartoon? This is called Easy Mode. Easy Mode. That's right. It exists. Have you been to Star Schmucks lately? No, I haven't been to Starbucks in probably 5-6 years. I'm not even joking. Like, there's nothing there I want, Same thing with Dunkin' Donuts. I haven't been to Dunkin' Donuts in probably 5 years. Yeah. Sand exists in New York? News to me. No, I literally just called it obliterated dirt. It's smog schmutz. There you go. Flaming Hot Cheetos cereal is probably in the works right now. Where do I get my coffee? Wherever it's cheap. Like, literally, I will buy any coffee, but I try to get whole beans. I grind the beans myself, and then I just make cold brew. Dude, for like fractions of a cent, I can get like gallons of coffee. It's amazing. What about Panera Bread? I haven't been there in probably 7 years. Dude, the last time I got something there was like some kind of weird salad with croutons, and I'm like, this is whatever. Like, there isn't chain food restaurants that I've been super stoked about in the last forever. Quite literally, the only thing I get out anywhere is like pizza. And I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to reheat it at home. I didn't even tell them to heat it up. I'm like, just put it in a bag. I'm going to reheat it at home. Lord Avessa, what's up? How's it going? Whatever happened to that email from the Super Mystery Cult? I don't know. I don't check their inbox. I didn't even check mine. I tried the nacho cheese Takis I've found nearby recently. Voted the brand because of the spicy flavors, but this flavor is not spicy and it's like rolled up Doritos. Ooh, nice. Domino's or Pizza Hut? Neither. I literally don't get any pizza from any of those places. I get from like kind of local places when I can, and that's few and far between. What am I gonna do? I used to eat Domino's all the time though. I never really liked Pizza Hut for some reason. Try to stay away from chain restaurants. Yeah. I used to go to them all the time, like Applebee's and stuff like that, you know? But it's just after a while, I'm just like, this is getting progressively worse. You know? Like the last time I went to any chain restaurant, the amount they charged you for food and the quality of the food was astoundingly bad. Like, I'm like, dude, why am I paying $30 for this garbage? You know? And I'm not a picky eater. I'm not like, oh, God, I'll never eat it. Oh, this has to be super fancy. Where's the truffle oil? I refuse to eat this unless it's got truffle oil. And I'm not one of those, okay? It's like, this was just basic stuff like fries. If you can't make fries, you shouldn't be a restaurant. I've not been to Pizza Hut in years.
Now is the time for you to rise and bring your squirrel to the bagel shop, where I can get the cream cheese, the creamy, 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 cheesy, cheesy, cheesy cream.
There you go. Thank you. What's up? Appreciate. Boo, 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 boo. Sound like you're becoming a hipster. Well, because I don't like chain restaurants. I don't think the food quality is even worth it. I really don't. I mean, they're like, it's been mediocre just across the board. Yeah. And if there's anything you should be particular about, it's the food you ingest, because that'll give you a direct reflection of what the internal organs of your body is doing. Yeah. What's your favorite OG Foamy episode? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. Essentially, we just make them and then we just put them out there, and then we don't really rewatch our old stuff unless we have to. We did for like making all the HD versions and stuff like that, just to make sure stuff worked, but it was like, God, I don't remember. There's so many of them. There's like 500 episodes altogether. Was that toast just talking? Yeah, the toast basically talks when the alerts go on, so it reads the alerts, sort of. I've heard serving for the chains is awful too. Oh, dude, serving at any restaurant, diner, or whatever is terrible, because it's, you know, you got to deal with the people. The picky people. Excuse me, could you send this back? The toast isn't perfect, and that ruined the entire meal for me. I could just get you more toast. No. The underdone toast was next to the eggs, and that whole omelet is ruined. Start over. Yeah, talk about being wasteful. Yeah, Amityville Toaster was pretty good. I respect anyone who works in retail, and I'm patient with them. Oh, yeah, dude. Absolutely. This is why we waited 30 minutes for a pop socket lady to leave. And then the guy was like, thank you so much for waiting. I'm like, yeah, I get it. You know, we've worked retail. There's always that one, isn't there? The restaurant Karen. Yeah. Well, I think that's the other aspect of restaurants I don't like is a lot of people who go, and granted, you're paying for your meal. You want to be particular about it because it's costing you an arm and a leg. At that point, just save the money, make it yourself. I know it's extra work, but the quality of food's going to be a lot better. Who goes to a restaurant for the ambiance anymore? You know, most of the restaurants you go to, if it's like a fast food place, everyone's just running in and out real fast, bumping into each other, being loud and obnoxious. If it's a restaurant that's like a sit and eat area, it ends up being a family restaurant, and there's always that person that's got to bring the really loud, annoying kids who go running around and ruining the meal for everybody, you know? I shouldn't have to go to a restaurant and have earplugs in merely so I can enjoy my meal. You know, and this is why I don't go, you know? There is like one fancy restaurant, I think in New York, that quite literally says, you cannot have kids here. And I was like, that's amazing. I would go there. Because, like, literally, when I want to eat, I don't want to hear people yelling at me. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear children yelling. I don't want to hear parents trying to reprimand their kid. Put that down. Put that down. Billy, put that down. Stop running around. Don't poke at their food. Don't do it. You know, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." You know how kids are. Yeah, I do. That's why I don't have them. Like, come on, dude. Just so weird. Bum, 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 bum. Know what I should do? Oh, all right, here's what... No, I don't think I can make it better. We get this really good eggplant from somebody every once in a while, and we have that. And I'm going to eat it. And I'm like, I'm wondering how I can make this better. And it's very rare that I'm like, hey, I can't make this better. I think I'm just going to eat it as is. Like the eggplant, it's like an eggplant parm kind of thing, right? But it's usually so good, I don't got to put extra sauce on it, you know? You know, usually when you get like an Italian food and you got to put sauce on it because it's like, yeah, it's all right. You can put more sauce on it. It's beautiful, right? This is like so good you don't need sauce on it. That's how good it is. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully I'll cook it and not burn it. So that's important. Musical View, back in the day. I wonder whatever happened to that band, The Missing. Remember that Missing? The Missing. They came out with an EP, I think, in like 2008 or something like that. Something like that. And then they just like, I have no idea. Their website might still be up, but who knows? Went to a local diner recently. Had a very, very tasty wet burrito. Nothing on the plate. Survived. There you go. I'll always go to a diner over a restaurant. Because diners are usually either like really good or just terrible. But if they're still open, they're probably decent, you know? I usually gravitate towards Greek diners, you know, because I can get a good gyro there, right? Like, does anybody actually have a famous food chain restaurant around them that's actually pretty decent? Like, because the last time I had Taco Bell, and I'm talking like 8 years ago, I was like, how does this even constitute food? You know? And I used to love Taco Bell. I used to live off of it. It was amazing. Taco Bell, dude, you know, the golden age of the chalupa. Dude, that was amazing to me. Yeah. Breakfast in the diner, I missed that. Yeah, dude, diner breakfast, awesome. I also like the ambiance of a diner sometimes. You know, there's a lot of activity. You know, people are there just kind of hanging out, doing their thing. It's like a hub for armchair intellectuals, you know? They just kind of hang out there and then you get that weird rowdy one who's just like, hey, my favorite episode is Kevorkian Scarf. Yeah, that was decent. They've all gone downhill. Yeah. Does the DVD version of Music Review contain the original audio by The Missing? No. No, that ended up being an issue for some reason, and I'm just like, really, guys? I'm like, all right, whatever. Take the music out. After one time with loud kids, I tried to get my local theater to do a once-a-week showing where kids are not allowed, but they looked at me like it was insane. So I haven't been to an actual theater in years. Yeah. It is like, I don't think, because I like everybody who's got families or whatever, you end up drowning out a lot of that noise over the course of years because you're just like, yeah, whatever, kids, you know, whatever. But, you know, because you're used to it. But people who aren't, it is literally an affront to their audible existence. And then it's just like, oh my God. Yeah. And, you know, our parents were very like, and we weren't tantrum kind of kids. You know, we weren't like, you know, oh my God, I can't get this thing, so I'm going to flail my arms around, you know, that kind of thing. We weren't loud, obnoxious kids. So, you know, but if we did get a little out of line, you know, your parents would just be like, hey, dude, knock it off. Like you're being annoying to other people. And that was always a thing. It's like, you know, your parents are really like, you are being annoying to other people. Nobody wants to hear you yell. You know, you're ruining everybody's fun. And then even in our little kid brain, we're just kind of like, oh man, I don't want to ruin everybody else's fun. I guess I'll shut up until I leave. Yeah. And then even in the car, I was like, well, there's like 4 other people here. If I start throwing a tantrum in the car, I'm going to be ruining everybody else's fun. You know, so I basically just, you know, we just don't yell. We never were yelly kids. We have official documentation, you know, backed by your parents that would actually state that. We were very good kids. You're welcome. I want to go to what class, middle school, or learn food educate. Hey, food educate. Mob dealing diner, good or bad? I will say it keeps a certain clientele. And when people act up, especially like when they get drunk, if you have a diner that serves alcohol, yeah, that didn't last long. There'd always be that one guy that would come over and be like, hey, you gotta leave. I'm like, you can't tell me to leave. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm just here for get some, I'm just gonna go waffles or something. You're gonna get out right now, and you're gonna leave quietly. You can't tell me what to do, and they would literally drag them out. I've been to places like that. You can always tell because they will be all the way in the back, in a booth by themselves, and there will be nobody sitting around them for about 2 to 3 booths. Because they're talking very important, legitimate business. So, yeah. Like, literally, the diner owners would be like, you can't go back there right now. I'm like, oh, but that's my spot. And they're like, well, not tonight. You sit over there today. I'm like, all right. I was too hyperactive for my own good. Hyperactivity. That, like, as like kids who are hyperactive, I just feel like that's them being kids, That's just what some kids do. But, at a certain point, it's like you just teach kids to be like, look, being loud is not fun for everybody. It is for you, but not them over there. Let's see. I think being yelled at as a kid resulted in physical injuries in my nervous system. You might have an auditory thing where you just, like, get that kind of PTSD thing. Honestly, I didn't act up while I was eating out. I was focused on either eating or doing the kids' playmat thing. Oh, there you go. Oh, that was the other thing. Dude, you got to get a decent playmat in front of us? Forget about it. Dude, I'll be connecting the dots all day. I'll be making new dots, Hey, I made a pirate, but now I'm going to put a robot in the background. Let's see. I thought an underground band like that would not care. What? Who? Or what? I just remember the one McDonald's that had the GameCube station with Super Mario. They actually had a gaming system in a McDonald's? Oh my God. Dude, if that was like in any of the ones that we went to, that thing would have been ripped out of the wall by like the people who went there. It would be gone day one. Now, that is always the downside of like if you grew up in a big city, generally you don't get a lot of those, I guess, hometown niceties where it's like, oh, those little sticker machines that you would put quarters in, they were all broken. But if you're in like a decent little town or whatever, then it's like, they'll work, and you'll put money in there and get your sticker. Right. Go.
I made the mistake of watching Pinky Doll on TikTok. I want to take a hot iron to her face. Such stupidity.
Well, I wouldn't go to those extremes. You know what's cool about my existence? I don't even know who that is. That is how disconnected I am from TikTok. Life is good. What am I going to do? Sit around and flick through TikTok? Nope. Let's see. I was like behind what godly amounts of glass and plastic, but the only thing you can handle is the controller. Yeah, that would have been broken. Dude, I used to go to like GameStops where it's like, those protective cases they had? Those things were just ripped apart. There was just hanging wires out there. Nope, don't. I don't live near any of the Whole Foods anything. Ultra Squid. What's up? How's it going? Coffee. What about the Twitch streamer in New York giving out PS5s to cause the riot? That was kind of funny, actually. Like, I don't know what they were thinking, but you don't say, hey, we're going to give out, like, all this stuff in New York City and not expect some kind of riot to happen. Hey, man, we're going to give out all these things in New York City, man. It's going to be, like, all this stuff. And then it's, like, swarms of people descend on it, like, for a chance to win something. Come on. As a content creator, shouldn't you be on TikTok for your audience? I am on TikTok. I just don't view it. It's like YouTube. You know how much stuff I watch on YouTube? My watch list is like 5 things. I generally don't watch anything on YouTube. I don't watch anything on TikTok. I do most of my viewing on Twitch, honestly. I watch more streamers than just about anything else. You know, because they're a little bit more down to earth for my tastes. TikTok, I found it to be very annoying for me. You know, and it's like, I don't care about people dancing the same dance over and over and over again. I don't care about quick fixes for hamburgers. And when it comes to YouTube, I don't like the reactionary things that just go on forever and ever and ever, you know? Anything that I want to watch an unboxing for, I will buy myself and I will unbox it myself. That will be my unboxing. Oh, cool. Look, I wanted this item. Now I'm going to buy it. Oh, but it's out of stock because all the pre-orders are gone. Okay, I guess I'll leave without it, you know? That's it. That's like, I have zero interest in anything that most people are doing. I'll watch tutorials, like, but they got to be legit tutorials. You know? Not like, hey guys, I'm going to tell you how to do this thing. This is going to be crazy, man. Make sure you like blah, blah, blah. No. What's up? Final. Here you go. Thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. Let's see. Got running out of damn man. Yeah, I know. It's like weird. You don't even really walk around in like New York City with a decent phone in your hand because somebody's just going to run by and swipe it. I mean, come on. Philip DeFranco is a newsmaker on YouTube. That is where I got my news from. I generally don't care about the news. That's what I like about my life. I know about it. I know what's going on, but I don't care about any of it. I don't care about people's spins on news. I don't care about people's hot takes on news. I don't care about what's going on in Congress. I don't care about what's going on in the White House. I don't care about what's going on in politics. I don't care about what's going on in gaming news. I don't care about infighting, strikes, labor issues, and all this other stuff. All I would like to do is pay my bills and live my life. Everybody else gets worked up and their blood pressure is shooting out their eyes, you know, over everything that's going on in the world. I don't care about Dark Brandon, okay? I know about Dark Brandon. I find it kind of funny. Don't care about it. Everybody else is losing their crap over it. I'm just like, does this even matter? But dude, that was our insult, you know? I don't care about any of it. And I find it impossible for people to make me care about something I don't care about, you know? Dude, you really got to be concerned about this stuff. I don't care. I'm going to die eventually. None of this matters. Yeah, but dude, that means your taxes are going to go up. You are going to give the majority of your earnings to the government one way or another. Whether it's a little more or a little less, doesn't matter. Even when you're dead, they're taking your money. Live your life. But you got to care. You know what I care about? I care about animals. That's it. I care about pets. I care about keeping my pet happy and healthy. I worry about dogs. Okay. Because at least I know they're not really going to shank me in the back at some point, yeah? I don't even care about local events that are happening. You know what I care about? I care about the news when a street is blocked off. You know, and there's something going on there. Other than that, everything's out of your control all the time. Why worry about it? Why worry about it? You know? And believe me, we've had a long history of trying to worry about things out of our control, and we're just like, yeah, whatever. At a certain point, you just got to throw your hands up and be like, yeah, whatever, bro. You know? There literally, there was a Senate hearing, like, yeah, there could be aliens, and we might actually, yes, they're aliens. People are like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, oh, dude, cool, aliens. But then I'm like, also, yeah, whatever. Seems like a pretty dull life to live. Why? It's a peaceful life. Why would you not want a peaceful life? A lot of people don't realize this. Everyone on the planet strives for a peaceful existence, but most of the time you're in your own way. People don't even realize it because they always seem like, well, it's outside entities and all this other stuff that's making my life miserable. It's these people, it's those people. You know, you realize you have the power over that, right? You do literally have to say, like, hypothetically, right? Say Jofo was aggravating me, right? I totally have power over it. They could be banned. Don't ban them. I'm just using them as an example, okay? I could be like, all right, look, all right, they're banned, they're gone. I have complete power over that. And why wouldn't that apply to real life for me? Quite literally, I don't think you realize how many people IRL we have just gutted from our circle of humans merely because they were stressful entities that were just bogging down our entire existence. But that's rude. What? Get out of here. Don't worry about things. Like, literally, do not worry about things. And all the stuff that is causing stress, like if you sat down and actually analyzed and looked at everything around you and what is causing stress, you could probably legit carve out a lot of that stuff. And you don't even have to be obnoxious about it, because a lot of people worry about that. Well, if I tell this person off, they're going to be really upset, and that's going to cause more problems. You know, fine, maybe. But you know what? Look at it as a Band-Aid. You just rip that crap right off, you know? A lot of people are like, well, dude, that's really cold-hearted and whatnot. Maybe you should be considerate of other people's feelings. But then that's like a two-way street. If they're never going to be considerate about your feelings and how you're feeling in a particular situation, then why should you? Because it's like a tit-for-tat kind of thing, you know? If somebody's like, oh, okay, I'm making your life miserable, but you have to put up with that because that's the nice thing to do. So I'm going to put up with my life being miserable because I have to be polite about you being in a bad spot. It sucks that you're in a bad spot, but you don't have to drag me down with you. But you're my friend. Am I? Am I? Because a real friend wouldn't drag their friends into the unknown depths of human idiocy. Okay? I can give you an example. We'll just leave it there. All right. There are sometimes when people not wanting to put your foot down while they're kind of walking over you. Yeah. I thought the stream was for positivity. Stream is bringing me down. You have control over that. See? That's what I mean. Jofo, that's the perfect example. If the stream is bringing you down, you can literally do anything else in the world that would actually make you happy. But keep in mind, is your happiness derived from worrying about things? Because a lot of people sometimes misinterpret that dopamine hit of getting stressed out by stuff as happiness. Because it hits that nerve in the brain where you're just like, oh, dude, I'm so angry, but I feel so alive. That's not necessarily happiness. That's just like chemical reaction in your brain saying, yeah. But then you get addicted to that, and then you go seek out drama, and then it ends up being an issue. So right now, I go out of my way to not seek out drama. This is why I don't watch a lot of TikTok. I don't watch a lot of YouTube or anything like that. I don't care about streamer infighting, arguing, and all this other stuff. I don't care about streamers reacting to streamers. I just want to sit, chill, do my thing. You know, impart wisdom when I can. But I'm not literally, and I don't think anybody should, is spend their entire life worried about things that are just so far out of their control. Worry about the stuff that's within your control. Like, you know, your sandwich not exploding, you know? Double check it for little firecrackers or something like that. You know, simple things. Don't ask questions if you're not going to like the answer. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Chocolate ice cream with gummy bears. I don't know if that stresses me out. I've actually never had gummy bears in ice cream because I feel like that's just something I would eat on the side. I feel like they get really hard when you put them in ice cream. Do they?
Am so dissociative I relate. Love you, Pumpkin Boy.
Hey, there you go. Thank you, Scrub Lord. I appreciate. Yeah. So it's like here's like at least my approach to it is more of a Buddhist detachment, if that makes any sense. You know. You know, like Buddhists are kind of like smart and they're aware of stuff, but they don't let it like emotionally affect them. That's kind of the route I'm going for. I'm going for the Zen and the art of not giving a crap. You know, I can be aware about stuff, but you know, I don't have to have it sit there and brood about it all day. You know, there you go. Everybody you know, and I'm being like actually legit serious about this. Just like, I don't know, look to some little Buddhist guidelines. And I'm not getting all hippy-dippy on you, but every weird little religion has got a little nugget of information or wisdom that you can pull out of it, you know? So, you know, detachment's usually one good thing, you know? Because nothing is temporary, that kind of thing. I got a sweet tooth. I got a sweet tooth, too. And then it got taken out by the dentist. Now I got a semi-sweet tooth. Right, half of it's gone, so it's semi-sweet. Dippy. Hippy dippy. No, because there's always that person's like, dude, what are you talking about? Detachment and stuff. This spirituality stuff. You're such a hippie, bro. I'm like, all right, whatever. Again, detachment. Why do you think we're still doing what we do? Because we're detached from all the negativity of everything. Surprisingly. Yeah. Dentist wants to take mine. They're going to take your teeth. We're going to take your teeth. That sweet tooth to come home with me. No, that's my tooth. Never had them in ice cream either. Seems like it would make the ice cream too sweet. Is there an unsweet ice cream? You never go full dentist. No. Anybody see the movie, the horror movie called The Dentist? They actually made 2 of them. I've never seen it, but I heard they're actually decent as far as like horror B movies go. I think it's called Milk. Yeah, put gummy bears in milk then. See what happens. Dun, 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 dun. Astronaut ice cream. Oh God, yeah, I've had that. That's so weird. I feel like even in space, I wouldn't want that. I guess if you're desperate. I don't think I've ever been that desperate. There are sugar-free ice creams. Yeah, but they got the other sweeteners in there. Yeah. It's like what, the sugar-free sweeteners or whatever they do. Tomo, what's up? How's it going? Freeze-dried ice creams. Yeah, they used to give those out in school every once in a while when you'd like learn about space. And you know, you as a kid, you're like mesmerized. You mean they eat ice cream in space? How? You know, and then they give you that stupid little packet, and you're like, go ahead, open it. And you're like, ugh. Ugh. You know? The other word craving I have is for dipping peanut butter and jelly in hot cocoa. That I've never done. I'll just eat peanut butter and jelly off the spoon, though. I feel like the bread just gets in the way. Like, what the hell am I going to do with that? There was a monster made out of teeth in the show Candle Cove. Yeah, you gotta have a teeth monster every once in a while. There's those weird little toys called fugglers. If you've never seen them, look them up. They have these like weird human-looking teeth in them. It's pretty hilarious. They're creepy too. I like them. Twitter X recently took someone's handle and then a new one without their consent. Yeah, well, it's Twitter. It's Twitter. You basically abide by their terms of service. If you don't like it, don't use the service. That's the way I am with everything right now. It's like, yeah, whatever, I'm leaving. You know? Twitter/X, it's like, whatever. It quite literally doesn't, like, whatever. Dude, all social media across the board is just like a lot of people yelling at each other. Yeah. Dude, we're all going to yell at each other and be miserable. I'm like, okay, you go play. Go play. You got a pack of Mega Smarties to munch on. Mega Smarties? That was a Mega Smartie. I've just had regular Smarties. Mega Smarties should be called geniuses. Because they're bigger Smarties. I've never been so confused in my life. Something positive. What is your favorite thing to do when out with friends? Well, you're assuming a lot there. 1, you're assuming I have friends. 2, you're assuming I go out. So this is a thing that you're putting forth that I can't answer that. I can't answer it. I'll have some coffee, though. I'd say that the final answer, getting coffee. Bam, 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 bam. Beep. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram are rat holes. Yeah. A lot of people, I mean, for some reason, for all the disdain most people have for social media, we're all on it. You know? And it boggles my mind that we're all entwined with every social media on the planet, and it's just like everybody can't stand it. I have never met anybody who really enjoys social media. I've never met anybody. Wow, yeah, arguing on TikTok is like the best thing for me right now. Dude, getting into arguments on Twitter, dude, I love it. It's so cool. Like, nobody enjoys that. Yet we all do it. I don't know why. They're around the size of quarters and nearly as thick as 3 put together. Wow, that's pretty good. Nice. Something positive I do with my friends is have them come to my house, I grill, and we all drink till our heads spin, and we can play cards or just hang by the bonfire. There you go. I don't have the mentality for that. I kind of wish I did. I've never had the mentality to just sit and hang out. Like, even in, hanging out in a diner, I've always had, like, a sketch pad with me, and I'm always doodling. I can hear everything that's going on and be perfectly attuned to any conversation going on, even if there's multiple ones in different directions. But I'll still be drawing because I feel like I got to be using my time here. I got to doodle. Then people are like, are you ignoring us? No, I'm drawing. I'm like, literally paying attention to everything you say. What did I just say? Well, you were talking about, space-time continuum and stuff like that, whether it's going to be a feasible way to get to another reality or whatnot. Oh, you were paying attention. Yeah, that's right. Continue. I enjoy scrolling through my Instagram feed. Yeah, because that's just pictures and you don't have to yell at anybody. Instagram is basically like the only time, it's like mostly pictures. There's the occasional video, but, there's not a lot of arguing there.
My philosophy. Do what you like that make you happy. As long as it doesn't physically or mentally hurt anyone. Also don't care what other people think about you. You do you.
Yeah, but even within that statement, it's like, if it doesn't mentally hurt anyone, you not caring about what somebody else thinks, it would mentally hurt them now. Everybody is mentally hurt. People live for it. You're mentally assaulting me. I'm like, okay. Yeah. People are so easily mentally diminished, I guess. So it's like, no matter what you do, why are you being so mean? You're traumatizing me mentally. Yeah, sure. This is it. You know what? And I have a low tolerance for people who have a very low understanding of...
The wife and I were talking about it last night. The world was better before we were worldwide connected. The net was really bad for humanity, more so after the normies got on.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's just like people now don't have to go anywhere to argue, It's like when you go to a bar, there's inevitably a bar fight, But now it's like the internet is the bar and everybody's fighting all the time. Yet there's no bouncers to throw people out. And when there are bouncers, people complain about it. How dare you? How dare you ban me? I was just speaking my mind. How could, what? I thought this was America. That kind of thing. All right, it's just weird. But anyway, getting back to the concept of mental trauma. Most people get, mentally bent out of shape over a lot of things, and I tend to not have... I have an odd perspective on when it comes to mental trauma, as it were, because to me, in my brain, my little pumpkin seed brain, right, mental trauma to me is like people who are in war, okay? People of vicious, violent crimes, that kind of thing. Not somebody who didn't get sprinkles on their ice cream, all right? But, in this day and age, a lot of people who didn't get sprinkles on their ice cream are literally throwing tantrums and fits inside of a, Cold Stone because it's like, I needed sprinkles. How could this happen? I thought I lived in a civilized society. My mind. And they got, like, lack of sprinkle PTSD. And I'm just like, bro, just look at your life for 2 seconds. They call it sprinkles or jimmies. It kind of depends on where you live. Here are the sprinkles. There's even controversy over pineapple pizza. I've noticed that because people keep bringing it up. As if to cause an argument. No, I've always noticed that. There's always, like, on the internet, it pops up every once in a while. Dude, pineapple on pizza? ? And I'm just like, I'm not getting into this. Enjoy what you like. Oh, but you got to have an opinion on it. My opinion is enjoy what you like. And then it's like, well, that's not good enough. Well, it is for me. I don't know. Live your life unfulfilled, I guess. People hate that. And it bothers me that people hate that. When you have no opinion on something or you generally don't care and people get upset about that, I hate that so much because I'm like, why does me not caring about something actually affect your existence? Why is this ruining your day? Why are you going about life being miserable now? Why does any of this matter? Why does my input or lack of input actually affect you in any capacity? Why? And then they got to think about it, and they're just like, well, you're being difficult. I'm not being difficult. I'm being truthful. If the truth is difficult for you, then you're going to have a rough life. And then you're rude. I hate that logic is vilified. I hate it. Foamy had cinematic universe, what would it be called? Probably the Foamy verse, because it's easy. The Squirrel verse? Or it could be the Pilsy verse. I don't know. Common little spout between me and my fiance. Yeah. I think the humanity, I would say mentally was probably better without the internet. But, you know, as industry and connectivity goes, it's, you know, the internet's good. But with any invention, like even when the TV came about and people were like, dude, television. People were like, oh, it's going to rot your brain. It's going to ruin people's imaginations. Blah, 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 blah. You know, that kind of thing. People are letting their kids be raised by television. You know, the internet's just another version of that. You're letting the internet raise your kids. I don't know. Maybe parents would actually do parenting, but, you know, who knows? Find people asking for opinions or fishing for opinions similar to theirs. Yeah, they just want to hear themselves. That's all they do. People who ask for opinions just want to hear what they want to hear. They want they want their internal opinion to be validated by an external source. When did you draw Foamy? A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Like, seriously. I'm not even joking. Pilsy-verse would really be short-lived. I feel like it would be very colorful and have multiple levels of what's happening. You're looking for a specific answer. Don't ask for an opinion. Exactly. There you go. Place called Newgrounds. No, it was well before that. Does anybody not realize that, you know, Foamy was a comic book before it was a cartoon? For a year. And then before that, the squirrel was in 4-Eye Records. And then before that. And then before that. And before that. Yeah. We go back quite a ways. Have I ever met Tom Fulp? No, but I sent them an email once. Does that count? They're very helpful. That's all I know about them. At least with our particular instances. From the comics were... Hey, there you go. From the before... There you go. Nice. From the before times. Yeah. That's when we're literally walking around the streets of New York City giving them out. Here, man, read my comic book. Read my comic, bro. Dude, here, it's free. Why are you just giving me... And then, of course, typical New Yorkers, why are you giving me a free comic book? What's wrong with it? It's not wrong. I'm just trying to get my work out there. Well, give it to somebody else. I don't want it. Like, they thought it was bugged or something. I'm just like, oh, come on, bro. Mr. Love E-Bomb's word back in the way when YouTube existed. It wasn't for YouTube. E-Bomb's word would be dominant platform. Yeah, but YouTube came around and destroyed everything. Dude, E-Bomb's World, Newgrounds, all that stuff. Dude, the user base is greatly diminished merely because everybody went to YouTube. You know, YouTube became the commercial version of websites, you know, and just people are like, hey, let's go there. Decided to eat hot dogs. What about the ramen? Put the hot dogs in the ramen. Come on. Yeah. Some people can't have humble pie if they haven't swallowed their pride. There you go. Yeah, you got to wash it down. Yeah. Don't eat raw men. Cook them first. I feel like that would be weird. E-Bomb Church was better than Newgrounds. I don't know. I didn't have my work stolen from me and reposted to Newgrounds. So that's why I have a bit of a disdain for E-Bombs. Dude, it's constant. It's always constant. Oh. Boop, 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 boop. I think I'm going to have to drink water now. This is terrible. Gross. Gross. Stupid water. Bleh, bleh, bleh. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Oh, here's something I forgot. Hey, this is important. Okay, who here remembers an old game called Scary Girl? It was like this little girl with an eye patch. It was like 360 era, PS3 era. It was like an arcade game, like Xbox Arcade Live kind of thing. It was old. It's on Steam. But it's old. All right. Does anybody remember this? I'm waiting for a response here. I'm waiting for a response here. I'm waiting for a response here. Hello, thank you for calling Smear Tech Export. Yeah, pretty much. And that's why I changed servers. Huh? Oh, God. See, nobody remembers this. All right, well, if you're interested, right, look up Scary Girl Game, okay? Because it's quite literally an old game that has been around forever. Come on, bro. You're supposed to be dark. You guys are supposed to remember it. All right. There you go. Apparently, they're like making a animated movie out of this. They are literally making an animated film. There's a trailer out and everything. And I was like, what? It was such an odd, little thing to pop up on my news feed. Like, out of everything I would expect to get, some kind of animated thing, I did not expect the game Scary Girl to get an animated anything. I was like, what? I don't know. Dude, more spooky for the world. I'm fine with that, you know? Anyone plays PlayStation Silicon Valley on N64? I don't know. Instead of always crapping on YouTube because crap that happened, you can always play ball and make YouTube better. It's a platform made by its users. Yeah. Yeah, you know, hey, guess what? A platform made by the users. Guess who the users are? Yeah. We were there since 2008. Yeah. We helped make the platform. We actually got an award for making our platform. That's right. We got it in a little box. Thank you for contributing to YouTube and being one of our top contributors, it says. Oh. Oh, God. All right, anyway. That looks fun. $6.99 on Steam. Oh, yeah, it'll be super cheap, though. You know, if you want to wait for a sale or something. YouTube forgot its past to make it look friendlier to advertisers. Well, I mean, there you go. So, you know, as a platform being made by its users, it used to be. Now it's made by the advertisers. Things have devolved in a way. But it is what it is. Big business and such. You know how that goes. And I'm laughing. And anyway. Play ball. I didn't even do it out of a sports game. Let's see. There's a bunny with copter ears that flies. What? Based on the dog wheels. Where's that? What's that? I want to know what that is. There was the other weird thing. Oh, dude, the Ark. Yeah, the game Ark. Speaking of games that made animated things. There's a trailer for the Ark animated series. I don't know why that needs to be a series, but apparently they're making an Ark animated series. That's the thing, apparently. Is Vin Diesel doing the voices for one of the characters, or is that just for the other game that was supposedly coming out? Developed that they had to get the breakthrough service while the YouTuber did the same thing. Those ads, they would be sent to the Shadow Realm. Pretty much. You mean what? You mean the game that made people buy it twice? I guess. I don't know. I didn't buy it once, so I don't know if I had to buy it a second time. Oh, yeah, it's super easy to make your own platform. The guy that created Newgrounds and E-Bombs created their own platforms. That's because they did it before Newgrounds existed. I mean, YouTube existed. So if you look at the numbers of both Newgrounds and E-Bombs World, both of them are greatly diminished. Greatly. Merely because of YouTube's. Buy it twice like Skyrim. Yeah, we could just make our own stuff, put it up on Patreon. It's kind of what we do anyway. Buy it twice, like Skyrim? You mean you only bought Skyrim twice? People have bought it hundreds of times. People have it in their car. Buy it again. Like Diablo 2, reskinned. Yeah, it is kind of weird, though. A lot of games you do end up buying a couple of times. But that happens with movies, too. Like, if you're a movie person, there's been movies I've gotten where I'm like, oh, cool, look, this came out on DVD.
Hey PG, have you heard of this one game by Inti Creates called Gal Guardians?
Yep.
I just got it and it's pretty interesting. It's like a Metroid game, but when you start a game you go till you run out of lives and have to start over.
Slowly collecting them that will persist through your run. You also play as two animators with their own powers. You can switch between blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I got it. It's on my wish list. I am well aware of Gal Guardians. I blame Begley for that. I feel like that's going to be too complex for Begley. He's going to be like, I'm used to playing stuff like Gal Gun and Gun Pixies and stuff like that. This is weird. I got to actually think and explore the map. What do I do? Warcraft 3 refunded. I was gonna buy it for you, but it isn't CDQ story. No. We still got to get through Persona 3. Good. Like it'll just sit into the library until it's like a $1.99 game, you know, and then it'll be like, oh, I could have gotten it for $1.99. Save the money. Ow, that was my knuckle. Dude, I heard my knuckle crack. I didn't even do anything. It was just like, pew. Still sitting here waiting for Soul Reaver to come back and save the world. Yeah, there's rumors of that getting a remake at some point, but it's kind of weird. It got taken off of Steam. I don't think it got put back on there yet. I think it's still available on GOG, but I'm not sure. What's his face? The streamer Ezekiel's been playing that, or played it last week. I was like, dude, that's such a cool game. I love that game. That game was amazing. Dude, the soundtrack was awesome. The voiceovers were really good. And for a game that's that old and kind of janky, it's very atmospheric for what it is. Rumors are just rumors, sadly. Yeah, but you never know. Sometimes rumors end up being true. Like, you know. I don't know. Oh, there we go. All right, stretching out. Stretch. There you go. Sometimes rumors are true, like that one rumor about the thing that happened with the other thing, and people were like, dude, that's true? And I was like, yeah. See if I find that 70s is still in alpha after all these years. Yeah, certain games just never leave early access because then they don't have to be held accountable for, you know, fixing anything. Heard rumors that this channel was a thing. Was watching Foamy videos 15 years ago. Hey, there you go. Skyrat, thank you. What's up? How's it going? We're on every Sunday and Wednesday. Sometimes other days. That's when Steve pops up. Hey, you got to get Steve out here, too. At some point. Let's bring him out here and just have him yell at people and be like, meh. Easy mode disabled. There you go. Boo, 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 boo. There he is. Yeah. Dun, 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 da, 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 da. Boom. Let's see. So, come here. God, I wonder how many Soul Reaver games were there? I don't think Square Enix are gonna. They don't own that company yet, do they? Who owns the company that made Soul Reaver? Are they still their standalone company? That was like Eidos, right? I think Square Enix owns them now, right? Oh God. Oh jeez. That means it's just gonna come back as an NFT. Did Square Enix give up on NFTs? Thankfully, hopefully, maybe. Oh, God, I haven't heard anything from it. Dude, I don't know. I don't keep up with Square Enix news. And anytime I hear something about Square Enix, it's usually got Final Fantasy attached to it. I think it was bought by Sony. No. Eidos owns them, but they sold off a lot of their Eidos titles. Oh, come on. Why would they do that? That was like one of their best things. You know? Meanwhile, EA is holding on to the American McGee's Alice franchise because, you know, it's an important part of our portfolio, yet we're not going to do anything with it. EA, let it go. Give it back to the creator. God. This is nostalgic. This is nostalgic? This ain't no nostalgic. This is new and shiny. See? Oh, God. I don't think it bought us by Sony, right? It wasn't like the Eidos company made also Tomb Raider, right? That was Crystal Dynamics, right? But Eidos bought Crystal Dynamics. There's so many changeovers happening over the years. It's like I don't even keep up with that. Dude, I want another Soul Reaver game, but I don't know if it's gonna have that kind of weight behind it, you know? Space Buckaroo, hi, what's up? Yeah, that's the third time you posted that. I read it. Sorry, late. Yeah, a little late. That's fine. It's fine. We started a little early, too. Oh. Yeah, your shin's not supposed to do that, right? No, okay. I remember watching behind the scenes on Soul Reaver. Defiance and the voice acting is hilarious. It's worth a watch. Ooh, see, I'd look that up. Embracer Group brought a bunch of stuff. Yeah, the Embracer Group owns Dark Horse Comics now, surprisingly. All right, love Soul Reaver. Dude, that was such a good game. It's being unreasonable considering they haven't done anything with the Alice series in years. Meanwhile, American McGee was planning and trying so hard to get the next game approved, only to be shot down. Yeah, they put a lot of work into that. Yeah, American McGee put a lot of work into the Alice Asylum. And the last Alice game to come out was like 2008, I think. So it's... God, I mean, how many years? Dude, that's a lot of years, dude. It's like 15 years. EA's just been sitting on that property. You know? Just like, yeah, no, don't worry. Nope. Oh, you did all this work on it? It's very lovely there, Mr. McGee. But guess what? We're not doing anything with it. Well, like, can I have the rights back to my work? Nope. Super important thing from our portfolio here. You know, stockholders got to see that we have it. But you're not doing anything with it. Yeah, I know, but, you know, it's a thing. You're not doing anything with it. Yeah, but, you know, we might. What? Practically gift wrapped the game, nearly complete. Yeah, I know. Dude, I saw all the work they were doing, and it was just like, they got Kickstarters going and everything, and it was just like, nope. You know, I'm like, come on, dude. Like, I don't, it's something like that is just terrible business, you know? Gotta run, take care, there you go. Defected, thanks for being here, do something fun. Yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Boom. I don't know, I feel like there should definitely be like a clause in every contract that if a company is not using the property within a certain amount of time, the rights revert back to the creator. You know, just so something can be done with it, you know, rather than holding fans hostage for decades, you know? And that's the thing. They literally let a whole fan base for that franchise basically grow up. Like, quite literally, if you were an infant when the first game came out, which was, what, 99? Or something like that? So, like 20-something years. Like, you were born when that came out. Dude, you're basically finishing up college at this point. You know? Dude, they had a decade wait between a sequel, and then it's been 15 years since that. So, it's like, what? That's such a waste. They literally let a fan base stop being interested, essentially. They let it go dormant. So if they're just sitting onto a you know, I guess a dead IP in their catalog, it's their own fault. Again, I know we've said this before. They could have made a really good side-scroller kind of Metroidvania type thing. Something dark and gruesome like Blasphemous. If they just applied that kind of style to an Alice game, that would at least satiate some fans. You know, it would keep the IP alive. And now it's just like, yeah, if they ever come out with a game like 5 years from now, people are like, what? Alice? Whatever. And again, I said it before. I think they used all their spooky budget on Lost in Random. or whatever that game was. They were like, yeah, this is kind of like that. Whatever. It's dark and spooky. It is a little the spooky kid demographic. We'll throw that out there. Whatever. We'll hold on to Alice. Whatever. Yeah, only cares about their sports ball games. I know. EA seems confused about a few things. Dude, it's EA. They're all about, money. Every company's all about money. It is what it is. Feel like about animation. You write off IP as a loss. 100% of the content should be available for free on an archive site, right? It's just like, yeah, whatever. Where's Beyond Good and Evil 2? Yeah. Never going to see that game. We're never going to see that. But hey, they put Rayman in Rabbids Super Mario games, so that's beautiful. Thanks, Ubisoft. You guys are you're making the world a lot better with the 7 Assassin's Creed titles you're working on, and no original IPs. Good job. Yeah, make another Just Dance. You could just dance off a cliff. God. They should remake Metroid Fusion. I would just they should just make a new Metroid game. Make a good new Metroid Dread was kind of like, yeah. I mean, it was challenging, but I don't know. I feel like people want something different. Yeah. No, not Metroid RPG game. You shut up. He and his team made a complete game Bible design, artworks, reference sheets for EA to look over and improve. He was literally off for making this final game to complete the story. Yeah, now it's just going to be like, what? He gave away that book, too, that he put together for, like, fans on Patreon and then basically made it public for everybody. And it's like, hey, there's going to be spoilers in this thing, but, there you go. That's the story. I'm like, oh, God. There's a Twitter post I remember seeing that. It said being, what? We're going to watch a Foamy squirrel on what? Okay. Fantastics. They should make a new Metroid game, Metroidvania. I don't think they do that. I don't think they do that. Back, what do you miss? Everything. It's combo based on Metroid and Castlevania. Yeah, I know what that. Oh, that's for somebody else. Okay. No new Metroid Prime 4 for a long time. That's either canceled or they're going to put it on the next Nintendo system. Well, that's a good thing to look forward to in the next Nintendo system is like probably things that they wouldn't normally be able to do on the current gens. And then it'll be like, oh, we can make this really good, expansive game for the next gen consoles. Hopefully that'll work, Capcom wouldn't okay. Oh, Capcom, please. They're just sitting around. Let's remake another Resident Evil because the other one did so well. Because everyone keeps buying remakes. This is what you get, everyone. You just keep buying the remakes. People just keep making them. They should have never announced Metroid Prime 4. What are you going to do? But, I don't know, isn't Capcom working on, no, that was Konami. Who the hell's doing the 4 Silent Hill games? That's Konami, right? Good. Whatever. It's just, everyone's doing remakes now. I can almost deal with remakes for games because the technology advances so much. But, movies, it's kind of just like, it's a movie, these are actors.
I mean, I want a remaster or remake of Mega Man Legends, but only so it would renew interest in the third title again.
I don't know. It's so dicey. It's so dicey. The gaming industry is so dicey, whether they're going to back something or not. Games cost so much money now. Dude, when you see the budgets of some of these games, it's like, dude, who has like a $50 million budget for a game now? That's crazy. Some of them are like $100 million. Dude, wasn't it like, what was the one? Not Dead Space, the other one. I don't know. What was it called? I forget. But I'm like, dude, they had a huge budget on that and they never made any of that back. A lot of money goes to advertising. Well, that's kind of the problem, I think. Callisto Protocol, thank you. A lot of money does go to advertising, and it's like, why is that such a big portion? Well, you got to get it out there. And it's like, But dude, millions upon millions of dollars to promote a game that may or may not do well? You know? I like when a game just comes out. Dude, I didn't hear crap. There wasn't, I don't think, an iota of advertising for something like Vampire Survivors. It was just like, oh yeah, Vampire Survivors. Some streamers played it, and it blew up organically. You know? There wasn't a big media, rush on it or anything like that. It was just like, hey, this game's good. Everybody likes it. You're probably going to like it too. Yeah, get it. And super simple game. It's fun. I like it. Dude, I don't know. No advertising for that. At least that I'm aware of. I don't know. Maybe, but it should be scaled back to more sensible levels. It's so difficult, though, because it's like advertising is such an important thing now because everybody's flooded with content. You literally have to pay to win now. It's like, but even in certain cases, that doesn't work. Like, how much money did they, put in pushing that Flash film that just bombed? I think they lost like $100 million on it. It was ridiculous. Meanwhile, indie games don't have the same advertising budget, yet word of mouth is free and accessible. Yeah, but it's just getting that word of mouth is the problem. If your game is good, I feel like it'll do well. You just gotta, hope a streamer gets a hold of it and they're like, oh yeah, this was actually good, and then it kind of takes off from there. Bam, 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 bam. I'd hoped for that game too, but it turned out to be mid. Nah. Yeah, Callisto Protocol. It was made by the same person at Dead Space. Thanks for the follow. What's up? All right, here's the most important question here. When does school start again? Because I'm already starting to see people like, hey, everyone, there's back to school sales and all this other stuff. I don't want to be the bearer of bad tidings, but the new school year will start relatively soon. But what is that, like September 5th or something like that? God. Depends on the district. Well, yeah, but roundabout time. The blockheads mostly has to see free service the same set of ads. These companies are just wasting money. Capcom has done nothing with Mega Man. Really? Didn't they just do something with Mega Man? Oh, no, that's for that collection they came out with, right? That weird collection of old crap. Those weird games. Well, I forgot what they were called, like the something collection. Oh. School already started in Georgia, South Carolina. Starts around the 20th. What? Wow. That's super early. It's still too warm for that. Dude, September, no earlier. SNK? Nah, they did collections too. They did like the beat 'em up collection and a fighter collection. Some schools in Canada have staggered start dates of school years by grade levels. Weird. Mega Man NT collection. There you go. Was it Net collection or something like that? Yeah. Depends when you open it first or the 10th. Wow. They have Classic X, NT, 0 as collections. All right. I'm thinking of NT, I think. Also thinking of coffee, which I don't have a lot of. No. Boop. School starts on Wednesday here in Florida. Wednesday. Wow, dude. That's like, what, the 9th? Dude, that's insane. That's mid-August. They're going to be sweating, especially Florida. There's leprosy. No. Those are Game Boy Advance games. I like when they had a Castlevania collection of all the older games. That's kind of cool. I like that. I only had a couple of, was the Battle Network collection? Yeah, that one. Dude, the Castlevania one, that's cool. Especially the ones that weren't available in the States. That's like, oh, cool. I know, everybody who had emulators and ROMs already had them, So it's like, hey, dude, not a big deal. I got these for free. Just got SNES emulator, works really well. Been playing Super Mario World on it. Nice. Oh, I definitely got some emulators floating around somewhere. Allegedly. Wednesday. At Area of Sorrow. There you go. I gotta play some of those games. Maybe we should have one of those crack open the old Castlevania games. Get Steve to do it. Let my SNES. I still have an original Nintendo. It still works. Those things are just insane that they're still functioning. It boggles my mind. That and an original PS1 and a PS2. Meanwhile, the Xbox 360 had the red ring of death constantly. Though we do have one that still works, so, you know. School in Florida starts at different times depending on the county. The county I used to live in would start until after Labor Day. Oh, there you go. Use Captain N. What? Emulators are cost effective. $500 for Rule of Rose isn't going to Capcom. This is true. This is true. This is true. Well, maybe they should re-release it. I don't know. Oh, that's that horror game where you get the little dog, right? Now I watched somebody speed run it. It was fun. That's the one I'm thinking of. August 28th in Harrisburg. There you go. Soon. I still have a 360 PS2. Shinobi last week. I don't know. Remember that time in the country usually or mid-August. Wow. We're getting real feel control sometimes necessary. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see what's going on here. I'm going to go back to easy mode. Go. All right. I have my original N64, PS3, and backwards compatibility still on it. Ooh, nice. That's a rarity. I feel like everything's just going to end up on a PC or the cloud at some point. I'm annoyed I can't play the Fatal Frame games I bought on PS3 on my PS5. Oh, man. I need trophy support. I just want to play them. Really? That's ridiculous. I'm tired. Like, oh, God. Dude, games that are so heavily dependent on networks, like PS3 and up, like all those games are just going to be non-usable. We're going to have to hope somebody, like, patches that, you know, which is just, it's so annoying. I miss complete games. Yeah, never going to happen. You ain't never going to see another complete game released ever.
I have all of the Sony, Xbox, and Nintendo consoles except the NES, Wii U, and Xbox Series 10.
Nice. Nice. 1 second. Okay, good. That's nice. Nope, doing that. I'll turn that off. Boop. Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you. Yeah, I'm just double checking things. Actually, I'm seeing who's on right now. Because we are going to raid somebody. Because I haven't had breakfast. And I got eggplant sitting there that's going to be awesome delicious. Awesome delicious. I'm just waiting for it. So who's streaming if you're streaming? Let me know. Let me know. I know Zograd's streaming right now. EB Demon might be streaming. Adam might be streaming. I don't know. I know Dawn is streaming tomorrow. I don't know what they're going to play, though. They might play more Baldur's Gate, which I might pop in for because I might be like, hey, we should play the demon character. I think Dawn got a jank role for their character for Baldur's Gate because they're playing like a gnome druid or something. And I'm like, I feel like that's an uphill struggle. You know, I got the what do they call them? Telflings there with the warlock. Plus, I'm also, I got a subclass of being I don't know, what's that called? Ne'er-do-well. Where I got some stealth and I got some thievery going on. There you go. EB Damon's going to be streaming. There you go. Damn. Or you just stream 9 hours as the demon lady. Yeah. How long did we stream yesterday on Dawn's channel? Because I expected to just sit down and poke at the game for about 5 minutes, but then I'm like, okay. And then before I knew it, I got launched into a dungeon. I'm like, oh, well, I got to finish this. It was like 5 hours. God, I should stop doing that. 6? Question mark? I don't know. Time disappeared. I know we wrapped up at like 9:30 or something like that. Or maybe 9:15. It was crazy, but it was fun. At least it was something different. And besides, I got to try out a new shiny game that wasn't on discount. But I got to every game that we generally play has either been gifted to us or we wait till it's heavily discounted. Yeah. So, and generally, usually heavily discounted stuff is like old. So I'm like, cool, man. I got Soul Reaver Defiance I can play. It's like, come on. Legacy of King. You left Don's gnome in the dust. Well, you know, Don takes more time. I got super focused. I wasn't even paying attention to what was going on in chat. I was just like, all right, we're going to go over here. We're going to do that. I'm going to loot this. I'm going to take that. I'm going to do that. Whatever. I'm going to set this guy on fire. Oh, man, I blew myself up. That sucks. And then we gave a hug to the squid guy and died. I remember getting an alert on the stream last night. Thanks, Twitch. Yeah, Twitch was broken yesterday. It was literally obliterated. Like, mods didn't have access to their tools. People's, you know, followers weren't, you know, showing up or anything. It was actually a disaster, you know. But at least it's nice now, so that's beautiful. That's weird. Why is my bit rate so low, speaking of which? Like, this thing should be set up to, like, gross proportions. Let me see. Let me see what we got here. Where is it there? What? Dude, they lowered my bit rate. I didn't ask for this. Bro. My bit rate should be much higher. Are they kidding me? Dude, I can't believe that. That is so annoying. All right, there you go. Dude, it literally, I don't know what OBS did, but my bit rate was low. God, you know, the whole stream. The whole stream. Because I'm looking at it, I see it in the corner, I'm like, 2,500? That's not right. I should be at like 6. And I go to check the settings, and it literally reset the settings to 2,500. I'm like, that's dumb. Nobody wants to see that. All right, well, now that we're at 6, thanks, interwebs. God, it's always something. Always something. Always something. Hate it. All right. Well, all right, EB Demon's going to be streaming. Zograd is streaming. Who did we raid last week? Does anybody remember? My mind is broken. I think we raided Evie last week, right? Did we? Did we? I don't know. They're doing art. Boop, 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 boop. Zograd doing... Oh, God, where did it go? Oh, man. There it is.
Thanks for the stream, PG. Hope you have a great week and see you Wednesday. Jim Love.
Thank you. I appreciate. I think Zograd's doing Legos. I don't know, but my thing got... I don't know. Art or Legos? What do you want? What do you want? You guys want to look at artwork there, or you want to look at Legos? I don't know. Unless anybody else is on. Yep, yep. Making pancakes. There you go. Pancakes. I don't have pancakes. Legos, do not step on them. Dude, still one of the most painful things. That's what they use at, like, Guantanamo. Here, walk across these Legos. No, I'll tell you anything. Next for stream. Yeah, there you go. Raging. Thank you. Art Legos. No, that's not helpful. All right, well, I think we rated Evie last week. I think we did. I don't know. I don't understand. All right, but we're going to wrap up. I don't know. Maybe I'll do another coin toss. I always like doing the coin tosses because it's like D&D rolling. You know? I don't get a chance to do that in real life a lot. So there we go. I said there we go. I said play the music. Oh, my God. I don't want to. There we go. Finally. There we go. We're going to wrap this up because my throat hurts for some reason. Also, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything. And you know what? Hey, approach life with a little bit more of a sense of a detachment. Don't get wrapped up in internet crap because it's pointless. Don't worry about the trials and tribulations of human existence because most of it's out of your control. Enjoy life because if you don't, nobody's going to let you. You know what I'm saying? There's always somebody out there to stop you. I don't know, enjoy life. Do something good. Do something fun. Have a cookie. Except you out there who had ice cream and gummy bears. You've had enough sugar today. And you're going to be running around in circles all day. You're like, dude, I had gummy bears and sugar. Oh, that's ice cream and everything. There you go. Later. Everybody, thanks for helping out and doing the thing. And we're going to have a new cartoon coming out this week. And I'm talking over my outro. But yeah, whatever. All right. Go, go, go. Do something fun. Go.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.